Yeah. I get that feeling in my stomach, like I'm feeling for a come up, like a pregnant woman eating for her unborn son or daughter. Serial killer with a splash of cold milk. These men are built by weight, lactic acid, home skills. For the massive more meals, for the gastric hole still. Listen, we may clash, but the titans don't chill. This is food for thought, food for you all. We ain't the news, just a crew with the tools for the sport. Fast food.
You are now listening to the Fast Food Podcast.
What happened, bro? What happened the night before?
Driving that, not even the night before, about half an hour ago, going down the M25. I saw some movement. I thought, hold on. I saw there's a van in front of me. I don't know what you call it. Yeah, it looks like it's like a van, but you know, with the open top and they chuck things in it.
Oh yeah,
and then,
yeah.
The travellers go around and pick bits up.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I see this thing flying in the air, white appliance in the air, land on the ground, explode. Cars are swerving and swaying.
What, a fridge?
Like,
Fridge,
fucking fridge, bruv. I was like, so yeah, that was close.
So you dodged that?
Dodged that.
And made it through.
Yeah, I'm alright now.
Any
I'm
beverages
safe.
in it or anything? Like,
Bruv, fridge.
I
you never know. There might be
on this
some juice.
podcast.
He doesn't care, bro.
There might be some juice in
Creating
there, so you
content.
might be like,
Man's
oh.
asking them mad questions. Was there any drinks?
Oh, was there a Red Bull? Did you?
Pull
What are you asking me?
In case of, something like some high.
And then I was meant to catch it at 75 miles an hour.
You pulled over and then it's like,
Yeah,
no.
but he's had accidents before on the motor.
Yeah, look for med top.
Yeah.
That crepe right there. That was coming back from Bournemouth. Flipped over about 17 times.
What one?
Yeah.
I mean-
what are you saying?
Life is good, bro.
Yeah?
I think so.
You in the blue? I see you in the blue today. What's going on?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah, you know what it was? I was watching some clips, so, not those times.
He's lying.
What?
No, I was watching some clips of like my favorite ball player, Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Like Ronaldinho's a close second.
Okay.
You got, like big man Rio in there.
That's
Like,
what
top
you
five.
meant.
Yeah.
Because he always sends me messages and I'm like, oh, what do you mean? And I'm fed up of asking what he means.
He's vague.
It makes me feel dumb.
He's
vague.
So I don't ask no more.
No, because it was like the day before we're potting. I didn't want to get into too much details in case it comes up on the podcast.
Right. I feel you.
I was watching clips of my favorite ball player Ronaldo, and I was like, you know what? Let me throw in the
Inter. National.
yeah.
Matching, man, and the man them got their legs out today still.
Come on,
Yeah, bro. It's hot.
Yeah, it's roast.
Hey,
I did not get the memo.
clearly,
Bro.
You're a jumper.
Fucking
Trip, don't you got Alexa or something in this?
A what?
You got Alexa?
But I'm not using that. I'm not using that. Can you imagine the type of things that Alexa's gonna hear? No, bro.
No, but you can also
The government, bro. They know about the
They
government.
tells you like the weather.
Every time I leave the yard, Alexa, what's the weather saying today?
Please, thank
Boom.
you. Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. She'll tell
I
you.
saw
You leave
20 degrees at 4 p.m. and it's not 4.
Bro,
I'm hoping to be home before. I'm hoping to be home before 4.
Hey, check it, right? The man them, this is a question.
But I was gonna say, press the button.
When you see, no.
Okay.
It's not that time. You know when you wear sunglasses, yeah, and you with the missus in the car.
You can get away. Yeah, it's a cheat code. You're not meant to talk about it.
Ease me in. Like, this is too early. This is too early.
It's early.
You can.
It's early.
Okay,
I'm
so
putting my
all
gloves
right,
on,
cool. So
No.
I'm with the missus driving down country lanes.
And
Pull
saw
up.
a bit.
saw
Fat
this.
squirrel.
In a country lane.
No, I would come out of the country lane from my yard. Come out of there,
What we say country lane? What we talking like Emmerdale country lane?
like
or?
Chigwell.
Okay.
That way,
All
right?
Cool.
So I come out of the country lane and then we're in by the shops and that. And I've pulled over and the thing one thing.
I hope she punches you in the
Elaborate.
face.
One thing.
I hope she punches.
One thing and it's the whole silhouette, brother.
Now break it down. What
Silhouette.
What do you want to know?
I want to know. Was she exotic? Was she made? Was
She was exotic. Yeah. She looked
Tanned.
Mediterranean.
This was not on the list that you sent me. The email I got yesterday didn't say nothing about this, bro. What time, bro? I got not involved. Babe. I'm not involved.
Yeah.
I'm not involved. This is a different point.
Yo, Ash is like, yo, I'm gonna stay on the bed.
I can't.
Just watching you on the field right now. Come on,
Man, brace the side of the pillows. He's a girl.
That's hilarious.
I saw the silhouette and I could look because I had my head straight, but I had the sunnies on and I could just do that.
Yeah, without no neck.
And it was calm.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. Good on you.
yeah, man, that was
Isn't
amazing.
that what it made for though?
No.
To look without being seen.
I kind of feel like that's what it is still.
Who created sunglasses anyway? Big them up, man.
Yeah, shout them
Was
out.
it us?
Shout them out. What you reckon?
What,
No, I'm asking,
Black
was it
people.
us? Because we're on this inventing thing.
Yeah, that's
Apart from
fact.
getting the patents, but we don't get none of that. How can you get a patent? You can't read.
Come here, boy. What you got there, boy? That looks nice.
You got some more cotton?
Yeah, no, that's facts.
Bro, have you started growing the cotton in the garden? Is that
Bro, I might have to do gardening when I get back.
you're gonna? Why? Why?
The
Did she
missus
crack
was
the
like,
whip on you?
oh, I've got people coming over and the garden's a mess and I need to do it. And I hadn't had no time since I've been off. So
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Sorry.
Yeah.
So your missus
Yeah.
said to you, I have people coming
yeah,
over.
yeah, it's like that.
But you
Yeah.
has to.
That's a man's job.
No, I
garden.
respect that.
Is it?
Wait.
It's a blue job.
Okay.
It is a blue job. Bins,
Yeah.
that's a blue job.
Sunday.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, don't they even? I'm not in the marriage.
Yeah.
Speaking about myself and Trim, we're not married life.
Right.
You guys are.
Ash is
So
married.
we're-
You married?
Yeah, but I ain't doing none of that shit. I don't do none of that.
Who do you employ for that?
A cleaner in the garden.
Yeah, he's calm with it.
But couldn't she even like
Calm with
pretend like, oh babes, I'll help you, but can we sort out the garden, please? Then you'd be like, all right, cool. I'll sort
She
it out.
will. The missus will more do like little flowers and the pots.
Oh,
and all
once-
them
once
things.
the garden's
but
all
the lawn is me. The weed killing is me. The fucking lino, you know the what do you call it? The patio.
The
patio. Got to spray up the
jet wash.
jet wash up the tip. It's bro, it's me, bruv. I feel like Kunta Kinte out there sometimes.
That's why I asked last time about the
She let
cotton.
you drink on the job, like give you water.
Yeah,
stuff
can you
like
get-
that, or
can you get
just
water
straight-
breaks?
just straight. So I don't know why I didn't add you, like it's just straight. No, but it's just straight. Like yeah, when you're done, you can come inside. That's all.
Man didn't even get a lemonade, a homemade lemonade. You don't
put
get.
your shirt off in the beating sun.
Hey, does she make you rake and all of that? Your top off and that, and she starts perving on you.
Oh my god!
This is this is all the time, you know. This is all the time.
But with all that being said,
Yeah.
shout out to Lisa
Hi,
Yeah, shout out to Lise. You know the vibe.
and Shia.
and Shire. Big up Fred Shire, man.
Big up. So what's happening though? Like birthdays, happy belated.
Happy belated.
Happy belated.
Thank you.
Like Erton Bernie,
Happy
man.
birthday.
Bert and Ernie.
Good. Like, yeah. I had a good 2 weeks of. I heard that. I had a good 2 weeks of just a vibe.
Yeah.
So I took time off work, made sure I got some. You get me? Got a vibe. Got the drinks. I took the missus to a spa hotel, like a little out there, little vibe.
But you didn't leave the country.
No, I went to Guildford.
Oh yeah, I remember.
went
I
good.
thought when you said, I thought it was like.
I thought as well.
I don't think it was an excursion.
Right, so I don't want to say on mic, but there is somewhere I want to go, which is
You're gonna surprise.
it's in the wings. It's in the. But I just wanted to do something local because obviously I went Liverpool the next day, innit? So no, I went Liverpool.
Yes,
The Sunday, yeah.
Yes, you did.
What?
the parade.
Sightseeing.
he's being rude.
For the
No,
parade.
I'm asking.
Nah, he's being rude.
For the,
What you going in for? For sightseeing?
for the
or-
parade, bruv.
Parade.
We won 2 trophies this season, bruv.
Oh, the FA Cup and the what's the other one?
Carabao Cup.
And the Carabao Cup.
He's a real son of a bitch, you know.
Man United
He's a
fans
nastiness,
talking
innit?
crud. What do you want?
Hating.
What did you win this season?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, cool.
Just checking.
However,
Yeah.
the media wasn't gassing us up like you lot. Oh, you're gonna win the quadruple.
All right, let's talk about that quickly. You see, as me as a fan, I don't do that. I'm not online telling people we're winning this and that. I'm just a humble fan of my club. So when we win trophies, I'm what we doing? What we doing?
You on Twitter.
What?
I've seen your activities.
Where's my quadruple tweet? Where's my
I
quadruple
didn't
tweet?
say I didn't say
That was a mouthful.
In regards to you being a humble quote unquote Liverpool fan.
Yeah, that's a lie.
I've seen
Yeah, I'm like,
Don't do that.
yeah. I'm not.
And your predictions are the worst. So-and-so's gonna get slapped up tonight, and it's the opposite. And then he goes,
I was right with you lot.
about what?
But I was right when we was gonna when we said
When-
I said we were gonna,
Oh, okay.
When I said we're gonna
1. Okay, cool.
9-0.
What?
9-0.
What?
What did I say? I said what?
You can't talk
You're
again.
predicting a good team
You're
predicting a good team beating an average team.
Yeah, but I don't want to make excuses. When we were shit, we were still giving you games of football when you lot was at the top. Liverpool, Man United was always a game of football. This season, it wasn't even a.
Cool. But we'll hold on to the treble and keep it moving, man.
Cool.
Yeah. So what we doing today?
Season 5.
I'm sorry.
I've had enough.
Yeah, you changed the flow a little bit.
Fast food podcast. Let's do this thing.
The Fast Food Podcast.
Fast food podcast. We're in the building right now. This is a very, very big episode. A very, very big episode.
You are now listening to the Fast Food Podcast.
This is the Fast Food Podcast. I go by the name of Morgan Hytes, and I'm here with two of my most honourable, humble, illustrious co-hosts, Trimmer, who's got the keys to my bimmer, and my boy Drizzy Sakafet Freckles is in the building while I go on my G.
Greetings and salutations, people.
We are here every fortnight to bring you food for thought, soul food for the mind, and a feast for the palate. Before we kick off the show, we are available on all relevant DSP platforms, Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Podcast. The episodes are also available visually on our YouTube channel, which is Fast Food Podcast TV. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and click the notification bell for instant updates on new episodes that drop. Shout out to Jojo Montana, aka the Thug from the South. Wagwan, my G. You ain't got mic today, so.
Hold on, we need to add a new one.
What?
Based on what we found out today. Well, we knew this already.
Today?
But Nigeria's fine.
Yeah, the dry foot Nigerian. Yeah. AKA the dry foot Nigerian. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing today. Yeah, man. Yo, fuck it. Right.
You know, he has every right not to put the clip up.
It doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. Yeah. It's cool. Blessings. Hope family's good. Blessings to my brethren Jojo. I'll go on my G. Listen. We got a special guest today. A special guest who I personally admired for a very long time, respected for the longest time. I've invited him to the show to be a co-host today. Just because I wanted his opinions. I've seen so much interviews with this gentleman that I was like, I don't want to repeat that. There's all of that is online for people to go and look at. They're all archived. So I wanted him to just come and chop it up with him. In my opinion, this gentleman is cemented in the culture forever.
Yep. Agreed.
For the achievements that he's made from day one to today. And I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, massive shout out to artist, writer, and actor Ashley Walters, aka Asher D. Well, go on, my G. Good to have you here, man.
Good to be here, man. Good to be here.
I feel like there's an executive producer title for him as well, you know?
Yeah, there's a few.
There's more titles.
This is what I'm saying.
What other hats would you add to that?
Right now, obviously husband,
Yes.
father.
Yes.
Ow.
That's the important one.
Yeah, no, those are important. But yeah, director, EP. You know what I mean?
I see you name flash up on that certain show we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
Doing bits.
Yeah.
Doing
my
bits.
thing, man.
Welcome, brother.
It's
Welcome.
good to be here, bro.
No. I'm so happy that
I
you're
watch
here.
the show.
Oh, you do?
You bombard my phone.
He's doing his job.
Yeah. He's doing his job.
We love that.
I want to say shout out to my day one listeners. I want to shout out to everybody that If you're new to the podcast and you're listening today, welcome as well to you guys. Any particular shout outs to anyone right now?
Yes, it's important.
Yeah, talk to me.
I want to big up a friend of the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to big up Show.
Whoa.
Yes.
Tell him.
Because Show
Yes.
Bad man.
has made the transition from a boy to a man.
Mm-hmm.
He identified the lady who is his soulmate and gave her his last name, Mr. Johnson. So she's now Mrs. Johnson. So I want to big up to the Johnsons. They got married last week. I want to big them up. I just like, bro.
Marriage.
I like
Beautiful.
We got married. We got to marriage.
Brother show.
So big him up, man. You know, because he listens to the show, so I want to get that in there. Nice
With two people here today, myself and Ash and myself being married, I can categorically say it's a blessing. I don't know how you feel about it.
100%, bro.
I feel like once you make that transition, I did it when I wanted to, so it wasn't a thing where I was coaxed into it or the missus was like, let's get married. I wanted to take that step, and I feel like my life's got so much better. It's more, my life has more substance.
Agreed, bro.
To it.
My start weren't like yours though.
Right.
I was coaxed. I was pulled in, dragging and screaming. But
Right.
not like actually when I realized we're doing it, then I was fully
Right.
on
Yeah.
it. But I just didn't realize how good it was
Gonna be.
or why I didn't realize I needed to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Yeah, so it was mad for me. I was kind of like, cause we got married after being together like 7 months.
Right.
Yeah, but we knew each other for like 12 years.
Okay, right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so your acquaintances.
When we got together, it was like 6 months. But for that whole 6 months, she was dropping those hints.
Really?
Yeah, on the day.
What particular? Because she just wanted to keep it moving. He was in a whirlwind.
She comes from. Her mum and dad have been married for like nearly 40 years.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she's grown up in that environment.
Respect.
All of her family are married.
Respect.
You know what I mean? That's what you do.
Yeah.
It's traditional.
Yeah.
Where I, you know it. I was for the streets. I word about that.
Yeah.
Even like I used to say to myself, never. That's never. I'm never getting married. Like, you mad?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I could stop cheating.
Yeah,
You
for
know what I
real.
mean?
For real.
At that point, like I was like, I've done that.
Yeah.
But meeting this girl who was complete opposite to me, man, didn't drink, didn't smoke, never done a drug in her life, never. Do you know what I mean? It was like. It was balanced, but it was scary.
Yeah.
Right, like, as a man, look, in the music game, especially when we were in So Solid, coming up, that was lifestyle. That was part of man's life. Was like
the flexing.
Flexing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's scary, innit? To it's like giving up something that you've done forever that is like normal to you.
And that's the thing. I got that same sentiment where at one point it did feel like I was giving up something, but when I made the transition, I was like, I don't even know why I worried about that.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
Do you know what I mean?
That's where I am now, and it's amazing. I never thought one woman could give me everything that I needed. Do you know what I'm saying? 100%, bro. And she makes me better.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, I thought I was God, and then you realise it. You ain't shit.
You ain't shit, bro. Because you know what it is? It's a grounding thing for me. Because I come from a similar background where I was just outside all the time, and a lot of the time with my missus, when we met, I was just doing what I wanted to do. So we was together 9 years before we got married. Okay. So she had to put up with me and the crazy shit that I was on all that time. And she, you know what I mean? She stuck by me through that, because I would be like, well, she like, why can we do this? I'm like, no, I'm doing this. I'm over here. You know what I mean? And I just felt like, again, when you get to a point where you make that decision as a man, I feel it's important to just make the transition. I see so many of the man them or people that I know who are still floating around. And when you get to our age, it's like, you don't look it looks a bit crazy on you. Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
No.
When you said that, about 5 men jumped in. It made me think. I almost finished the sentence and would have got paused. But I thought about had some ideas, and I thought to myself, damn, you guys,
because being in a relationship isn't easy. We know that. You know what I mean? We've all been in crazy relationships, or we've all been in relationships where you haven't really felt yourself. But when you decide to when you find somebody, the right person, which we're gonna speak about that as well, because I want to speak about a couple of things on celebrities who ain't made the right choices. But when you do, everything just meshes. You come together. Pause. You get me? You make your foundations, and then you build. And it's like, again, I haven't even, the things I have now is more than I've ever had. Trim's one of my oldest donnies. So Trim's rolled around with me from day one. Drizzy's been in my life for over 15 years now?
Oh, yeah. Like 15.
Yeah. So it's like, so even them, they've seen the transition of how I am. Yeah. And I'm a homebody, bro. I'm just... Get me, I just keep it moving. I got my I like going home. We was out yesterday. I was like, I want to go home, man. Like, I don't even want to be around people like that too tough. I just want to go to my yard. But yeah, man, I respect that, man.
I respect you, man.
It's all good. I didn't even know we was going to start like that still. But
I wanted to
go on,
but I couldn't. I can't input on marriage life talk. It's a observation.
But do you look forward to it?
I don't know if I'm like...
You're like, what?
Getting married, like... I'm like, actually it's like... He's never getting married. It's not something I thought of, because for me...
Yeah.
I feel... Maybe it's the times. Maybe it's just the times. And I've been to so many weddings, bro. Maybe it's the times. It just feels like... If you look around the room, how many of these people... Like, at the drop of a hat... will actually come to your aid when you really... like need them, or they just hear as a +1, or they heard about the party, or they know that you're getting married. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come. Like, do you know what I mean? Whereas I'd probably, maybe my thing might be something nice, small, intimate, real close, like family. Do you know what I'm saying?
But that brings up a question though, because what you're talking about is the
wedding,
day, the actual wedding day, and what I think what Trim's saying is more about. In your mind,
the journey.
Do you aspire
to
be married?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Because it's weird. I think like that's got a lot to do with your upbringing. And what you've seen. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't see, my mum didn't get married when I was young growing up, and my family, people in my family weren't getting married.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like, why do that? You know what I'm saying?
It was to make sense.
My mum and dad got married when I was like 21. I swear they probably just rolled over and it made it go.
Wow.
Well, I'm free this week.
I want to marry you.
Okay, cool.
Typical black people.
21, and I'm just like, all right, cool. Like, like you look clearly love each other, and you've been together for this amount of time, and then you just decided to get married.
It's weird. It's weird because again, I wouldn't just recommend anybody getting married either. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not a thing where I'll just say, get married because you just want a status to say you're married. What I will say to you is when you get to that point where you found somebody that you know you can roll with and that person can actually improve your life as well as you improve theirs, then I definitely think you should create some sort of stability. Right. And again, I had my son already, so I was like, I want him to have, we all have the same name. You get me? I want it to all be, I want it all to mesh and we keep it moving. So I think you'd be a good bro. I think it would be good for you. You know what I mean? Like you just need to. you just make sure you find the one and just bring her around us. Bring her around us, innit? And just let us.
And we'll find out.
And we'll go to you.
I've done that a few times, not on purpose, but it's like, see, because my way of showing someone I'm feeling them past like intimacy level is I'll bring them around friends and family. I don't bring any and anyone around friends and family because I don't like that awkwardness of, so Dre, where's so-and-so you brought around to the party? You know what happened?
By the way.
Yeah. Have you ever brought around a chick to your mum's and the mum weren't feeling it?
My mum gives me these weird kind of eye indications like...
How many?
Yeah, that's a few times. But it got to the point where...
My dad's worse.
Where my mum just knew, innit? Nah, I used to do that thing like come in the front and mum.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, one of them ones.
She went on having conversation 2 times.
You'll be gone by the morning.
Yeah, I had my mum told me one time, don't bring her back.
Oh wow.
Is it?
Yeah, don't bring her back. Don't bring her back. Bro, you know my mum, man.
Yeah. She don't play.
Bro, don't do that.
Almost pulled you out. You almost said it. You almost said it. You almost said it.
Yeah. No,
Whoever you are.
my mum was right. My mum was right. My mum was right.
Mumsy was right.
Yeah, she was right. She was
They are
horrible.
though,
Yeah, she's
man.
horrible.
Parents, they
But
know.
again, when you're young and you're not checking for certain things in gal. But mums, and my mum's not like. She's a kind person, so she actually wouldn't be disrespectful to her
On purpose.
No, yeah, but she would after she went.
Instead of laughing to the joke, she
After she left, she was like, no, that's not. No, that's not.
Did you ever get into an argument with one of your parents because of a girlfriend?
Nah.
I didn't get in an argument, but I got cussed.
In front?
It was close. Basically, what happened was Saturday, early morning. My parents had the fruit and veg thing that they bought for me.
Right.
They bought a fruit and veg shop in Deptford.
Right.
And they used to try and make me wake up early, go check, see what was going on.
Hold on. Man's parents just bought.
I was trying to piece everything together.
And
Is that life?
and then this Saturday, woke up and all that. Obviously spoke to my girl. She was like, "Oh, we're going doing this and da 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 da." So when my dad woke me up early, I was like, "Oh, befuddled." And I goes, "Oh, what's up?" He said, "Hey, get ready. We're going to go and get stuck." I said, "Oh, Dad, can I allow it today? Can I not go today because he said, hey, you don't want your future. Where you going?" I said, "Oh, because blah blah." He said, "She's abroad. She's just she don't mean nothing to you and da 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 da."
He called her abroad.
I didn't catch myself because it was early and I was vulnerable. I said, "Oh, you don't say." He said, "What? You want to beat me?" He says, "Yeah."
Come outside.
And so then I had to
You
breathe
had
it in
relax.
and whatever. But
You had to relax. Yeah. That's it. No, man.
I almost got what?
I was vulnerable.
Yeah. Early in the morning, I don't think right. If you catch me early in the morning, I ain't got no composure.
No, I hear that, man. I hear that.
So that was. That went.
Fast Food Podcast.
All right, so quick fire round. Let's go. Let's do
No,
it.
too early, bro.
No, let's do.
What?
Yeah. We got a lot to get through today.
Let's go.
All right,
What's this?
Nah.
quick fire round.
Go on then.
So we're gonna ask questions, and there's 2 options. Well, it could be.
No, they're not. They're not always yes or no answers. There could be. You could have to elaborate.
Yeah.
But you could choose to cop
Like,
out
what do you
or
like, Supermalt or Guinness? You'd be like,
It's to everyone.
everyone. I was just like, you're not quitting. All right, who do you want? Do you want to start? You got. Let's go.
yeah,
man.
All right, let's. Funny enough, look, it's there, yeah. So it's not like I've just run it for.
Yeah.
Well, would you wear Crocs?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, I got those. Yeah.
I wore Crocs in 2007. I don't get it. I don't know what the problem is.
Where they at
I got
then?
to run.
All right, cool.
I got to run for wearing Crocs. We went cause.
Would you wear Crocs?
Crocs, your Tarantino.
You wear Crocs.
You're Crocs.
Crocking right now.
Yeah, he's crocking. Go ahead. Over to you.
When are you most productive?
In the early.
When I'm having a cold
Yeah,
shower.
Early.
early morning. Yeah.
Shower early morning.
Same. Early.
Joe.
Oh wow.
Sorry for those who didn't hear.
He ain't got mic.
He ain't
Press
got
the-
mic. He said after he
Do you consider yourself spiritual or religious?
Spiritual.
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 Joe. Okay. These from Nigeria.
What are your top 3 movies? Trim.
I'm not ready.
Ash.
Goonies.
Oh.
Stand By Me.
Cool.
And Flight of the Navigator.
Bad. Yeah, he went there. He went there. I have to knock off
Top
some
3
questions off my shit.
I'm gonna say Coming to America. Coming to America, bro. This is pressure.
3, bro.
Go on, name me 3. You got 3.
Hitch. Shawshank Redemption.
I was gonna say Shawshank.
And Avatar.
Okay.
I like Avatar.
I don't know, but I might throw Bad Boys in there.
Yeah.
The first one.
Bad Boys. That's a good movie.
I feel like I need an intellectual one to put in there.
Ah,
Shawshank's a shout.
Bro, I'm going to have the bell.
No. Go on. I can't finish.
Do you ever talk to yourself?
yes.
Yes.
100%.
Joe?
Yeah.
Cool.
Have you ever had sex in public place?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I lost my virginity up a tree.
He's a fucking monkey. What are you doing? That was out of the UK, isn't it? Innit?
He
was holding a mango.
Fucking
Bruv.
What's
That was
going
not in this country, Allah.
The bell rang.
Bro.
Nah. It didn't. It was out of this country, right?
Bell rang. Did it ring, Joe?
It rang.
As we proceed to give you what Steve.
We should move that.
Yeah, I want to move it.
Because he keeps on, because he's got too much control.
Yeah, man. I wanted to talk about orangutan.
It's my game though, so I can.
Yeah, it's just facts.
It
All right,
is.
cool. Do you think men and women are equal?
You're trying.
Yo.
You're cold.
We spoke about this though. No?
You are cold. You are cold.
You can opt out.
Oh my god.
You said no.
Yeah, because I was the one that said it the other day.
No, man, I'm not.
It's a shit question.
Alright, bruv, ring the bell.
Yeah. Pilling.
Don't even ask.
Pilling.
Does what happens in Vegas really stay in Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw on that note, sorry, I saw a really bad video. About that same shit.
Oh shit.
There's a so I'm watching the video now and I can see this thing on the sofa with her legs cock up. And I saw this brother pumping. Then all of a sudden there's more people in the video. I'm like, right, but they're all women. So I was like, oh shit. And I was like, it looks like a hen thing.
What, with
you
one
know,
Donny?
one
is he the
Donny
stripper?
pumping.
8 Don, 8 gal.
He's a stripper and he's tearing this gal, and then towards the end, like she's got her glasses on, when he's done, he nuts on her glasses or whatever.
Wow.
And then the video stops, and then it goes. You know when they do the dual things and that, and it shows a picture of her with her brother, like dressed up. He looks like he's like on some millionaire chisel. And then I thought, raw. Then you read the caption underneath. Someone showed. No, this lady's meant to get married. This is her husband. He saw the video, cancelled the wedding, and sent the video to the wedding party.
That's against
Mother
the party,
cunt.
Fucking hell, mate. That's fucking mad.
So she got why would she do that?
Yeah, that's
Did she not think?
People don't think.
Did she not think that could happen?
But maybe she had one more walk around the block on the streets in her. So she was like,
Yeah,
I need
she
to
went-
get that
And now
off.
she's got
Yeah,
as many as she wants. And now she's got as many as she wants.
Yeah, true. Okay.
And she's
Have
getting
you
blocked.
ever had a crush on a cartoon character? Name him.
What?
Yeah.
Cartoon character.
Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
Come on.
What's her name? Chitara. How you mean? Chitara, blood.
Chitara?
From the fucking Thundercats.
Chitara. Yeah, I was too young to look at a woman like that. I feel like when I was at the
having
age where I was
some
painting
fucking
off,
long-
Jessica Rabbit was like, she had some breasts on her that I was like, Bombay roll.
Yeah, Jessica Rabbit. I had a little thing for Velma as well from
Velma?
Scooby-Doo.
Who?
Velma.
What, the skinny ginger thing?
No, that was Daphne.
Daphne?
The one that had the glasses.
Oh yeah. What is it?
Yeah, she was nice and quirky and always.
Right.
She was
The
always-
short, the
she
bob,
was
the one
always
with the bob.
sorted.
From Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, she was the smart one as well.
Yeah.
She got a bumper. So the little, I saw with the shirt,
Women
the
cosplay,
short
Velma.
skirt.
Google. Anyway,
okay, I got
carry
it.
Would you ever date someone who actually looked like a family member?
No.
I got good questions, bro. I got good questions. I did my thing. Have you ever worn underwear for 2 days in a row?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
Holiday, yeah.
Facts. If you could find out every person who ever had a crush on you, would you?
If I could what?
Find out every person that had a crush on you, would you?
Nah, I wouldn't.
That might make you a bit depressed, bro.
Why?
Because you might see people that you've missed out on who you had a crush on and it was never reciprocated, and then you moved on and you're like, oh man.
Yeah, but you got no control of that. It's just you might get a boost.
In my head, I think, who cares?
I would like to know.
I'm not that bothered.
I'd like to know.
I'm not that bothered.
Because there's going to be somebody in there
unless they're stroking, I don't care.
There's going to be somebody in there that you go, raw.
You're the sort of brother, yeah. If his missus cheated on him or something. He'd want to know.
I would want to, I want to.
Did you enjoy it? You know, one of them people.
I'm not
Wine and dine you.
I don't want to know none.
I don't want to know them shits, man.
I don't want to know.
Did you give water
It's
from the
mad up my head.
Yeah. No, I kind of, man. I got
Keeps on
pissed.
talking about these mountains. What's going on?
the water?
Oh yeah, okay.
What is your dream? What is a dream you've had that you have not yet achieved?
Wife and kids.
You can't do that.
Wife and kids.
For you. Sorry, my bad.
Oscar.
Sick.
Oh shoot.
I don't know.
Businesses. More.
Yeah, same with me.
Businesses.
Being actually self-employed and having a business running. Yeah. You wanna go?
All right. Is cheating more acceptable the richer he or she is?
No.
No.
Yeah? Yeah?
Because
Wait, you got, bro.
Acceptable.
It's not gonna come out, and you know I don't like it. I hate when
what's he
man talk
talking
off mic.
about?
But I want to
not
know
gonna
what
come out.
I want to know.
Who's the greatest rapper of all time?
Don't do that. No blasphemy. No blasphemy. Not on this podcast. No, sirree.
Say what you want to say, bro. Forget.
Have you ever been catfished?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but I didn't link them though. I didn't work.
I didn't link them.
I weren't catfish linked. Yeah. I was just catfished online and almost got duped.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I found out that's not the person.
All right. Hold on. Where's the question I had, man? Shit. Okay, cool. No sex for 2 years.
Oh my god.
Get 700 million.
Or
Or you, obviously you're fucking, isn't it?
no sex for 2 years and get 700 million.
Yeah.
come on now.
Yeah,
That's
that's
nothing.
easy. I could do that.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
Maybe 20 years ago. No.
Yeah.
Now? Yeah. Easy.
No
Yeah.
sex.
No, yeah, calm.
I would have done it back then as well.
Hey, man's married, you know.
Yeah, you two got
Flight of the Navigator is cold though, by the way. What does success mean to you?
happiness.
I'd say happiness, man.
Yeah. It's quite rounded. It's quite straightforward for me.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Have you ever slept with someone that you knew was off limits?
Lord God.
I'll ask my recurring.
That's off limits.
That's off limits. So you knew
What is that? What is the off limits criteria?
They
Nah, it's
had a
not.
partner, but you knew and they knew they liked you, and it went down. But you knew they had a situation at home.
Yeah.
I don't think I have done that.
No,
No.
That's not.
that's
No, I'm talking. No.
Ask the question again, please.
I could have.
Ask the question again, please.
Did I stutter?
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
ever slept with
Ever.
someone?
Okay, cool. Got it.
So what's the answer?
Yes.
You have
Yes.
off limits.
Yeah.
You could have, and you don't even know though.
Yeah.
I feel it like it needs to more be if you knew the person's partner. Do you get what I'm saying? That's
different. Yeah.
thing, because you could have slept with someone, they got a partner, you don't even know they have.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
But if you know the partner, it's
That's different. That's disgusting.
yeah. That's because in my situation, I could have, but I just knew it would have just got long.
All right.
Would have got long. Go for it.
A man cheated on his wife,
Yeah.
and the wife did for revenge. Yeah.
We didn't even ask.
A man
It's
cheated on
pointless.
his wife, and the wife did for revenge. I'm unfortunately, she got pregnant by the other guy who broke up the family.
Repeat.
Sure.
A man.
She did. She did.
Okay, a husband cheated on his wife. The wife cheated on him for revenge.
Yeah.
But she then got married.
She got
pregnant by the person she cheated.
Yeah.
Who broke up the family?
She did.
She did. She did.
She did. She could have took it. She could have done.
Yeah,
she could.
did.
She could have used a
100%.
different hole. She could have got. She
Yeah,
could
she
have.
could take it at the bottom. She could have took it up. Yeah, she could have.
I ain't a part of this.
She could have used it. She could have used protection.
Knowing what you know now, what advice would you give your 18-year-old self? Knowing what you know now.
Patience. Yeah, just be patient.
Wicked.
Yeah, car. Yeah, when I was back then, I wanted everything to just happen now. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Not as bad as the kids today, because actually it does happen
pretty much
now for them. So they proper expecting it, but I wanted all the belts and everything. Like yeah.
Trim.
Hit me again. I've gone blank. I've got blank.
I would say patience, but I'd also say
yourself. Yeah.
I'd also say learning more on the tech side. Because like we all grew up playing video games and stuff. Like if we weren't outside playing football and everything it was like, so I'd say being more
computer savvy.
Yeah, in regards to like a perfect example is when you see a movie or a show, all you see is the actor, right? You're not thinking about the camera guy. You're not thinking about the editing guy.
Someone,
about
but
the
not,
lights
not,
guy.
not
Like,
most people. Yeah.
Thinking a bit more wider scope than what is presented to me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Definitely.
I think my Trim.
Me. Listen.
Yeah.
Fucking listen.
Yeah.
Pay it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because it's like, because there were so many people. There were so many. Like, for example, one of my brethrens, he said to me, he said, in about 10 years, everything's going to change. Everything's going to be based on data, this, that, and the other. Get into the Internet of Things and that industrial Internet of Things.
Right.
He said that to me. Big up, my brother Steve. He's killing it. He's got a company called Logic. He's absolutely smoking it. He said that to me, and I didn't listen. 10 years down the line, he's gone.
Yeah.
And I got into it by default. I got into data and all that by default. But if I'd listened to him then, we could have been partners.
Yeah.
Could have been whatever. So yeah, I'm not only saying that because of that opportunity, but in general, you get what I'm saying. Just listen to what people say. People talk too much.
I would have been more self-aware.
Audit your
I would
shit.
tell myself to be more self-aware. Why I say that is because I went through a lot of things in my path where I was at a level and I just wasn't savvy enough or self-aware enough to make the right moves to get myself into a better position. So, for example, when I signed my record, when I signed my independent record deal, I shouldn't have signed that. And I only found out when I decided to investigate what did I need to do, what should I have done, that you're worth more than that. I would have been more self-aware of do you know what I mean? I would have...
Bro, I don't think you should beat yourself up about that.
No, I don't. I don't.
Now.
No.
You're not. You mean you're not now?
No.
But it was
I would have
difficult. You went through the wars.
About telling yourself, like I'm in my 40s, so in my 20s, I would have said, no, bro, don't.
Right, okay, yeah. Because now...
But would you have listened?
The information's there now, though. Like, there's so much more... Like, we never had access to this information.
We did, though.
We actually did, but it wasn't as... the accessibility was different.
Right, that's what I was going to refer to.
Ash, you can attest to that because... All right, so let's talk about it. When you was at your height, so solid, you had a number one, right? And you're all over the place. I'm sure you signed some shit that you shouldn't have signed.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Without fail.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I didn't know I could get my own legal representation to look at it. Even if I did know that, probably at the time I would have been, I ain't paying for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It looks all right to me.
Yeah.
I see this 0, 0, 0, 0.
Right
That's
now.
what I need right now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, and as well the love for it, innit? Like when you're watching everyone else before you get it, and you're seeing how it's moving for them or whatever, you just want the same thing, innit?
Yeah.
You don't want to put a what they call it, a spanner in your own shit.
It's true.
The minute you start looking at shit, you know that's when problems arise.
Yeah.
Things take longer.
Self-doubt in
Yeah,
certain
do you know what I mean?
things.
So,
No, but I think it's the accessibility is what I'm referring to. Like,
Okay,
you can go on
okay.
YouTube
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now
yeah.
and type in
Yeah.
the pros and cons of signing a contract, and there'll be like an actual certified lawyer reading to you. These are the things you need
Oh,
to
I
do
see.
for the contract.
Yeah.
We didn't have access to, like, YouTube is a godsend. Even
I
though
get
people
that.
just look it for trailers and this, that, but YouTube is a godsend for information, bro. If you look in the right way. So,
Let's keep this moving because I want to go intermission. What's your favorite word? Do you have a favorite word?
Love.
Do you like saying a specific word?
Love is the feeling, but the word, to say.
Yeah. It's a
That's
good
deep.
question.
it's a good question.
It's a good question. My favorite word is beverage. Beverage. I like saying
That's
the
why I
word.
know we don't think the same,
I like,
but
I like,
yeah,
I,
I
I
know
like
what
the word.
to say.
I like saying the word beverage. I don't know. I just like. I'm a word guy.
Yeah.
I write. So I
I like
words
I like the word quantifiably.
quantifiably.
Like, can you quantifiably confirm that happened? Like, you know, there's certain things that you can quantifiably measure. You can't quantifiably measure how long a piece of string is unless it's like you cut it.
Unless you got it.
Like, do you know what I mean? I like quantifiably. Yeah,
I don't know.
But, yeah,
To pass on that one.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Do you think men and women can be exclusively friends? Yeah.
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 Sorry if that you didn't get the
Man,
response.
you lot do your time with that.
I answered back there like yes.
If you could eat one thing every day for the rest of your life, what would it be?
The man there.
What?
What would you
Did you say the man there?
Did you say the man them?
No, them man there.
What? Bro,
Well, I thought you was thinking something.
you heard what I heard?
I just had to dig a whole moment. Oh fuck.
I heard man there. I was like, wait a minute.
What made it worse? He said, nah, I said, them man there. That's the same thing.
It's still bad. It's still bad.
Man went from man them to no, that's what I said. I'll be more specific. Them man there.
Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna go viral.
The man there. No, them man there.
Oh man. I should have said what I was thinking.
That's crazy.
I should have said what I was thinking.
That's crazy.
We're gonna keep it moving.
Oh my god.
We're gonna keep it moving. Ash, we played BLM. The man them said we gotta play BLM again.
All right, man.
So we're gonna run BLM. Could you introduce that to us for us, please, bro?
Yeah, man. This is a single off my EP called BLM.
Let's go.
You are now listening to the Fast Food Podcast.
Fast Food Podcast. Morgan Hytes, Trim Trimmer. Who's got the keys to my bimmer? Drizzy South, Sakafet Freckles. We got Asher D in the building, aka Ashley Walters. That's one of the records of his new EP, which is out now. Make sure you go and stream, download. It's on all relevant DSPs.
Test the waters.
Test the waters. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Ash, what made you feel like you wanted to get back into making music?
Always been making music, man.
Yeah.
You know that, man.
Yeah.
Like, always making music, but I guess time runs away from you a bit. You're like, the game changes a bit. Like we're in a moment where it's kids in it making music now. Like kids have kind of got the scene
At
on
home.
lock.
Yeah.
Yeah, like fully on lock.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of like, you know, the sort of boom bap, hip hop and R&B and stuff has kind of dissipated slightly. So we're having a phase of, I guess it's kind of what happened with Soul Solid, really. like in that moment of time
Yeah.
where it was just dominated.
Of course.
I mean, the whole grime growth and whatever. But so I was always making music, innit? I love making music.
Yeah.
Putting stuff out, I was always like, nah, I don't need to.
Can I be bothered?
Let me just do. I'm doing acting's going great.
Yeah, of course,
Like,
of course.
One that I don't really need to touch that or whatever. But you know, when I'm still like I'm buying a studio now.
Mm-hmm.
What am I doing?
Right.
Buying a studio.
Right.
Buying a studio. So I'm putting thousands and thousands and pounds into this thing that I'm not
Taking
doing
advantage of.
properly. I'm like, you know what I mean? So eventually I turned around, like the pandemic hit, and I just lived in the studio, bro. I went to my studio,
Right.
and that's where I was, like 24 hours a day. I went home to eat, then I'm back in the studio, whatever, because it was isolation, ain't seeing no one, do you know what I'm saying? And I made about 50, 60 tracks.
Really?
Just getting beats from producers or whatever, and I'm literally in there by myself. So I didn't even know how to use the equipment.
Right.
Oh shit!
So
Yeah.
That was a learning
now I'm
process
learning
as well,
how to cut
on
my
the job.
vocals, this, that, whatever, rare. Understanding the process of, oh shit, I can do one line today. One line. And then think of the other line, come back tomorrow. So now it's getting more intricate. My bars and, you know what I'm saying, and my writing
crazy.
style.
That's
and then
crazy.
I put the pen down and I'm just like playing the beat and then freestyling. Then changing it, and do you know what I'm saying? So
Experimenting.
all that stuff started to happen, and then from nowhere, I was starting to send music out, and big up Nim and Gov, Catalyst,
Big him up.
yeah,
Big
their
'em up.
management team, yeah. I started putting stuff on my Insta, like freestyles, little tidbits here, and they hit me up behind the scenes. It was like, what? You on it? So I was like, yeah, why not?
Rah.
Few weeks later, I had a publishing deal with Warner Chapter.
Off the bat.
Yeah, I was
Sick.
like, signed the deal. They were like, yeah, we want to sign your publishing. So I was like, right, okay, I ain't even putting nothing out, but that's a minor.
Which was encouraging.
It's very encouraging, brother. That was another. So that's what I needed, innit? Because obviously, like, I'm looking at myself. I'm looking at my age. I'm looking at the market right now. I'm like, you know, what is this? Like, how do I fit into this? Do you know what I mean? So a lot of that stuff I was making was me trying to be relevant.
Right.
And I guess when Test the Waters, or the music that's on Test the Waters, when I started making that music, after I got the publishing deal, they started sending me in with producers.
Right.
First ones I went in with were Splurge Boys.
Yep.
Obviously, I've known T for time.
Yeah.
T was in the 21 Seconds video.
Was he in the 21 Seconds
Bro,
video?
A lot of people know that. So, you know, there's two dancers at the end, they're doing all that. Whatever.
Shit.
T's one of them.
Okay.
So that's where I first met.
When it does the boomerang thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So T's in the 21 Seconds video. I think KD as well. But so when I went in with them, he's I remember I drove living out of London, I driven an hour and a half or something, nearly 2 hours to his yard. I got there and sat down and he's like, bro, if I'm honest with you, I don't even know if I would like to hear an Ashley Waters record. Like I don't even.
Kept it a buck
Yeah,
like
he
that.
kept it a buck, bro. I was
Salute.
like, I was hurt.
Yeah.
My heart felt-
but-
he will say
but-
the conversation never went like that. But,
Yeah. No, you're keeping it real.
I'm a director. That's how it went to me.
Yeah.
I remember him sitting in front of me, his back to me, he was at the desk playing music, and then he spun on the chair. I'm sitting on the sofa, all small and that. You know them ones, you know the camera's low to make him feel bigger, pointing down on me.
Everyone's probably moving it out.
Yeah.
It's a
That's how
scene.
it was,
It's
but
a
he
scene.
was like, nah, he kept it a buck, brother. He was like, yeah, I don't know if people want to hear it.
Yeah.
I don't know how that
Fair
sounds.
enough.
And he's like, we had this long discussion that just went through changing, transitioning, finding my own lane, not trying to do what everyone else is doing right now or whatever. And we just went on this musical journey, brother. And the first track we made was That's a Rap. Because we was like, you know, the visuals of any song you do should match up to what your acting is already doing.
Right.
That's what the first thing that we have to try and achieve.
Yep.
So I wanted to make the first track I wanted to make was something that was visually, it was a stimulus. You know what I'm saying? It was stimulating people.
Yeah.
And then Then I started singing, bruv.
Yeah, the bro.
then like they got a couple. We got a couple writers in.
Yep.
Got a couple R&B producers and whatever around us, and there was a whole team of people, and it was like, just try, man, just try.
I think I personally like the stuff on the EP that you sing on.
Yeah.
Personally, maybe because I've heard you for a longer period of time doing the MC and rapping, putting lyrics together, putting 16s together. I just heard the energy, and it's always good when you have the right engineers around you to make that sound right. Yeah. And I think you found a pocket, bro. Yeah, if I'm honest.
100%, bro. And then from then, I think when we found those few tracks, like 1010, when that hit, it was like we had a pocket, as you said, that we were kind of like, we're happy with.
Wicked.
So we've been working around that. Album's gonna drop.
So you're dropping an album?
Yeah, probably like beginning of next year. Right. I'm talking to a few labels right now and stuff like that, like just trying to feel it out and seeing where I want to be.
Amazing.
The album's being made. I've been in with some dope stuff with like Toddler T, some dope stuff with MJ Cole as well, man.
Shit.
Like he's doing next stuff at the moment. Swindle, my guy.
Serious?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
it's dope.
So is that a Fast Food Podcast exclusive?
It is still.
I like the sound of that.
So we're gonna run that up content wise. That's breaking news.
What I would say to you, just listening to you talk with a smile on your face about music, I don't have that same smile, and I'm jealous, right? Because for me, when you get to a place where you've done music so long, I'm always trying to find inspiration. And some days I'm at home and I'll write something, but I always find myself distracted, or I always find myself looking somewhere else. I just want to know from you how you found the passion to make music again. What was there a light bulb moment? Was it just, as you said, there was a pandemic and you just had nothing to do, so you just thought, let me just do what I'm doing? Or was you just always gonna make music?
That's what I was gonna say to you. So you always have slumps in your motivation when it comes to your craft, whatever that is.
Yeah.
But what I've learned over the years is continue doing it. It's a wave, innit? Do you know what I mean? Look, I see myself as one of them people,
Yeah.
And it's gonna sound arrogant, but it's not. It's genuinely how I motivate myself. But I'm like, I could do anything I want.
Yeah, no. Wow. That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real.
Like that's my mentality. So, and I don't want to do anything half. Like I'm not interested.
I'm the same.
I'm not interested in that.
I'm the same.
So a lot of the reason why I didn't want to do music, because I was like, if every radio station's not playing it,
fuck it.
And you know what I mean, my streams ain't as high as my man's, then I'm not interested. It's best I don't do it, so people can't tell me whatever.
Yeah.
But then that was subconsciously me. That was fear. That was fear of the unknown, of not wanting to put yourself out there and whatever. And you and me know in music, what makes music so dope and connect is people being fearless. Do you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like you can't have that. So at the moment, I've just said to myself, I'm going all out.
Fuck
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's
whatever
real.
it is.
Yeah.
All right, cool. There ain't no 39, 40-year-olds popping in the charts.
Yeah.
Well, there's about to be.
That's
my thing. It might never
That's
happen.
amazing.
But I've got to be.
That's
moving
your
with
mentality.
That mentality. Bro.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
So there's a lot of people that would be like, bro, like, why don't you just do the Top Boy thing and just allow it, man?
Yeah.
Like, you're making your money, you got the bag, you're doing your thing, whatever. And it's like, no, because I won't go home happy. You know what I'm saying with myself. You know what I'm saying?
That by itself is they're kind of indirectly, and I don't think they are on purpose, but it's almost like an indirect boxing you in. Oh, you're doing the Top Boy thing. Just ride that till the wheels come off. Why do you want to do anything else? That's a comfortable.
No, bro, those same people would tell me, why don't you be in EastEnders? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they don't see what's wrong with saying that.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That's a crazy man.
I'm like, do you not understand where I see myself?
Yes.
Like, no disrespect to anyone that's
No.
Big up Omar, because Omar's in there.
it's a thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's calm, but it's not for me. It's not where I want to be. I want an Oscar. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to elevate. You know what I'm saying, to a certain level, and like, so you can't take people's opinion.
No.
But you, on another hand, like, you know how I rate you.
Yeah.
Like, lyrically.
Respect.
Anyway, you need to get your mojo back.
I do, brother. I do, because reason why I played back in the day, right? I'll tell you why I played back in the day, because that was the first time I was like, there's an MC in the bits, in the ends, that has found such a lyrical pocket that I didn't think we could even reach. Because you got to remember, like, this is okay, cool. Before So Solid, before the whole garage movement and all of that, there was artists doing bits and pieces in a rap, and you had 279 on Choice FM and stuff like that, playing bits and pieces. But I wasn't inspired by that because it just sounded American. It just sounded. That's not who I wanted to be. I was always like, cool, and I am fully inspired by American artists. But I know, for me, I don't want to sound like no one else. I want to sound like me. So if you like it, cool. If you don't, I'm not trying to be Jay-Z. I'm not trying to be DMX. I'm trying to be me. So when I first heard you, one of the first times I heard you, Ash, you was on this cable. It was cable at the time, and you was on some, I forgot the channel. It was like there was a studio in Ladbroke Grove where you could just go and MC.
Oh man, what's it called?
You just got
around the corner from where we used to.
Round the corner from where Carnival, Harrow Road, off the roundabout where the Sainsbury's is. Anyway, you probably, because you was on a wave, so you probably was just going there for. That's one of the first times, because you had a bucket, and I was like, fuck, how does. That's all I used to do. All the artists that I actually rate, I always used to listen to them and go, how is he doing that? How does he, your voice, the way that Harvey used to do similar thing. We used to do the little, and you flipped bars that I was like, oh my God, this is fucking nastiness. This is fucking ridiculous. So when I started writing lyrics, I always was on, I need to be the best I can be at this, as you said, or don't do it. If I'm going to do it half-hearted, forget it. But I got to a point where, I don't know, I think I felt like I felt jaded a little bit, because obviously the industry's rough, bruv. You know what I mean? And you put so much time and effort into it, you thinking to myself, what am I going to do? Like, I need to eat at the same time, which leads me on to another question. How did you navigate through that period of time from So Solid onwards financially? How did you do that? How did you keep yourself afloat?
Hustle. It was a hustle, bro. It was a hustle. One thing I never did was went back to the streets.
Yeah.
But I hustled.
Props.
I hustled.
Yeah.
Came close. Trust me,
Yeah.
came close. There was
Yeah.
times
Techie.
people were like, bruv, just do this. And I was like, that looks good right now.
Yeah.
Especially when you got the kids and, you know what I mean? They were young then, bro. So it was a hustle, bruv. It was a hustle. But faith in it.
Yeah.
Like that belief that, you know what it's like when you first started MCing or spitting or whatever, and you were watching other MCs or whatever, you genuinely get this feeling in your stomach like, that's gonna be me. That is gonna be me. That's what got me to So Solid.
Yeah.
Was the law of the universe.
Yes,
bro.
yes.
Trust me.
Yes.
I started on listening to Pirate Radio as a fan of So Solid.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? And when I heard them, I was like,
Supreme.
I'm going to be in that group.
Supreme,
That's when they were on
Delight.
Supreme, yeah. That's when they were on Supreme. And then I met people. The universe brought these people to me. Because I was like, I was just so on it. I was just spitting, listening to them every Friday on their set after school. And writing my own bars, calling up live calling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mega don't even remember them times. It was me.
Those good times.
Yeah, calling up. And then I met, I lived in Camberwell, innit?
Right.
Peckham, Camberwell.
Yeah.
And my brethren from school, Small Max.
Big him up.
Yeah, big up Small Max. He was like, it was Small Max and Tall Max, innit?
Right.
So, both Michael. He was like, I got a brethren called Tall Max. He's a DJ. So I started going to Tall Max's house and just making tapes.
Right.
So he played the garage.
Right.
I'd spit over it and we're just making tapes that I could just go and listen to.
Right.
Then one day I was there, Big Kid pulled up. Big Kid was DJ for Living Legends, which was Oxide, Neutrino, Billy the Kid.
Sick.
So he just pulled up.
Sick.
And he was like, bruv, I'll take your tape to Supreme.
Racco.
I'm like, Supreme?
Yeah.
That's
And
my
this is a radio
bro.
station, not the brand, by the way.
Yeah. So then 2 weeks later, I'm in Supreme FM with Patrick G. And he's interviewing me.
Mad.
Like, you got a set next week.
Straight.
So I had a set, bruv, with some DJ. I can't remember what his name was. Some dead DJ. Big him up, though.
Big him up, though.
Big up the
dead DJ.
But
He got better.
that's where I learnt my craft. And then every Friday, I'd wait there. So Solid would pull up. So my set would be in the afternoon. I had like a stupid set in the afternoon.
Yeah. When
2
you're
to 3 or some rubbish like that.
When you're not,
No one's listening.
No.
But at 6 till 9 or something like that,
prime
it was
time.
so solid, prime time. So I'd just chill in the other room, and then they would come in, and I'd just watch Mega and Romeo going back, the Kung Fu lyric, hey, you want to fight? Fight me.
Cold.
Can't go for man. Yo, bro, I used to be there like, oh my days.
Yes.
This is the maddest thing ever.
Yeah.
And that's how I got into the group, bro.
All right. I've been holding this hot take for a minute.
Go for it.
Ever since you said we was going to have actually on the show, I've been
Yeah.
holding this hot take. All right. So he's done a bag of tunes.
Right.
So Solid, Solo, etc. I don't know when the timeline this falls, but someone gave me I don't know how they gave it to me, the audio for this, right? But there's a Superman freestyle. It's like a Superman beat. It never kicks. It goes, dun, 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 dun. And he's spitting on it. I swear to
Cold.
you, bro. At one point, I've never wanted to be an MC. I've never thought of being an MC. It's never crossed my mind.
Yeah.
I've listened to rap for so long, and I've written. I used to write poems, and in
I know,
school
finesse.
days.
Yeah, I know.
You take what you hear, you flip it around, present it as yours. You know what I mean?
I know the vibe.
But that song, that's my favorite. Actually,
Can you remember that record?
I'm gonna have to find it.
Are you talking about the actual song?
It's like it's not a song. It's like a free. It felt like a set where it's like you. I feel like Romeo was on there, but it might just be you. But it's like a Superman garage type beat, and you are freestyling on that, bro. And it just used to gas me. I don't know why. It used to gas me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think so. Because obviously there's the Superman song I did with Oxide.
Yeah.
That was the first track I ever made.
Okay.
Recorded.
Yeah, that's the first
Shit.
track I ever recorded.
Right,
Ever
right.
been to studio, ever
That
touched the
shit
mic.
is fire.
But it feels like, Drizzy, you're talking about like me freestyling.
I
I
over
feel
that.
like you was just like going in on. It might be the same song, but to me, it just felt like
Because you used to be,
rap.
but your style was like that, where you could just go.
Yeah.
Because and then back then, when you MCing, you had your hooks and that, but more time your verses were hooks.
Yeah.
Your verse was
that was it, bro.
Yeah, you used
when
to-
I did that Superman track.
Yeah.
Even when I did Whoa. Or
Yo,
whatever.
hey.
Whoa. That was just I just went and barred like I was on radio. And they made it into a track.
Check this,
Bro, I put it in my story earlier on this week. You reposted it.
Yeah.
Because Ash was coming here, I was just like, I'm going through the archives, and bruv, that popped up, and I was on my way to work, and I'm in the car, and it's on full blast.
Yeah,
I'm
the
like,
face you made was a different thing.
yo, that beat at those bars. But here's my
because you
thing.
forget because of obviously the feeling. It's a
Brings you
feeling
back to that time as well.
yeah,
You
there's a
remember what was
feeling.
going on at
man,
that
I was
very
outside,
moment.
bro. I was there for it. Because I remember I was saying I've mentioned this to Harvey before. I've mentioned this to a lot of people back in the day that MC'd, and I saw them when you lot were on top of the pops and that. That was for me. That was the most inspirational thing ever.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying about me not doing half-hearted shit. That was for me going, raw. I can see this shit. I can do that.
Yeah.
Them man, bro, top of the pops. I used to
Think
watch
how
Top of
many
the
other
Pops.
people thought the same thing.
I was just
Exactly
like,
that, man. It's so inspiring.
This is mad.
But this is the crazy thing, and this is my hot take about So Solid.
Yeah.
right? I feel So Solid are, and just bear with me when I say this, because it's gonna sound like blasphemy. I feel like So Solid are criminally underrated.
Okay.
And when I say that, I mean I always feel that you, man, like you lot set such a template. It was you have your crew, everyone could spit. You're making hot records. It wasn't the fact you just bringing man's around you. Everyone played their part.
Yeah.
You know, Oxide was like not Oxide. Is it Oxide DJ?
Oxide DJ.
No, it's Oxide, isn't it?
Oxide, yeah.
Oxide.
Producer,
Producer, DJ, whatever. Like, but when they're talking about UK, the music scene, I'm not talking about garage. I'm not talking about grime. I'm not talking about urban scene. I'm just talking about the music scene. So Solid never get recognition. Like,
Yeah, I
when
kinda,
they talk
yeah.
about the Oasis, the
Yeah.
Spice Girls, the Beatles, whoever else you want to add to that list,
That's true.
So Solid should be.
It's like you're
in
not-
that conversation.
But you could see
Yeah.
the clear difference between the names that you mentioned and So
Yeah,
Solid.
no,
though,
I'm
innit?
saying, but the point is musically, the contribution to UK.
Yeah, the
music,
contribution.
So Solid has to
But
be.
that's why I agree with you, bro. But with black artists, especially in the UK, we don't support our legends, bro.
No.
It's just not supported. Like
No.
I see it even now, like some of the artists, some of my favorite artists, Kane, Gets,
Prime time.
Wretch.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? There's some of my favorite
Yeah.
like rappers, some of my favorite barrers, bro. They get little pockets of time,
Yeah.
but they're not held up and rated. They should be like Biggie, Tupac,
They should
be,
Jay-Z
100%.
of the UK.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying?
A lot of them man will wash them guys on the other side of the ocean as well.
Of course, bro.
Easy.
Of course.
It's weird.
You know what I mean?
It's funny.
But we just don't support that over
Yeah,
here.
man, that troubles
black
me, you know?
artists, like you can still go and get what? Like Paul McCartney,
Yeah.
Elton John or whatever. They're still
Yeah, it's
selling
relevant.
millions of records,
Yeah.
bro.
Touring off their
Still
old shit.
Touring
Yeah,
off
yeah,
old
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
nah,
what I'm
that
saying?
bothers
But
me, bro.
With black artists in the UK, for some reason, it's like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have 3 years and then you're done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a madness, bro.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's like Dizzy brings out music. Big up Dizzy as well.
Big up,
Dizzy
man.
brings out music. It's like,
Yeah.
your time's up. Do you know what I mean? It's like no radio support.
We don't wanna hear that no more.
Like, yeah, we're done.
It's
like
weird,
we're on this
innit?
now, and it's
And
like,
a lot
it's
of you
mad.
guys helped. That's the fuckery. What he said about Dizzy drops music and then they'll be like, eh. But it's like a lot of the So Solids and the kids of So Solids, because let's be honest,
The
So
offspring.
Solid birth a lot of kids. Yeah. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
All
It's
of
the
us.
truth.
All of us, I'd say.
Like they help a lot of these radio stations get to the point of where they are. So Solid probably did a little odd favor. All right, you play our music, we'll come through and do your little event to give you the exposure you need, build up your radio station's reputation. Then when they get up there and then times are kind of changing, they almost just slowly just phase out the people that help build a reputation of the station, and they just want to play with the new, and the new don't last. So Solid has stood the test of time. And you could take away 21 Seconds. We don't even need to talk about 21 Seconds. That's just its own monster. But there's other tracks on the album, like you said, whoa.
Yeah.
They don't envy. Then when that remix comes on, bro, women, you know how we go when gigs comes on? Women go a certain different way. When that
Crazy.
Miss Dynamite verse kicks in,
Crazy.
women start coming in your face, talking to you differently. On the mic, I thought you were like, whoa, babes. What? You was classy up until that. What?
Yeah,
And you're like, damn. So I just want to, as a fan, it irks me that the UK's music scene doesn't have So Solid, the collective, on the pedestal in regards to these moments in times where UK music changed the world and this and
It's true.
You man need to be up there, bro. Because it's not just.
I personally think because of this is just me. I think because what the government did to you lot in terms of shutting down your trajectory, really, because I felt like I personally feel like you hadn't hit you hit a level. Socially hit a
we
level.
were nowhere near.
But
bro.
I think
Like,
just as you lot was touring and
if we didn't even get to tour the UK, bro.
That's
You know
mad.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And after touring the UK, it would have been
Next
trying to go
thing.
international. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And push it or whatever. And I think, and then obviously there was
They
things.
knew.
Yeah, of course.
They knew.
Of course.
They knew what would happen.
And there was things that marred us like internally anyway. Like,
Yeah.
as you know.
Yeah.
People were going prison left, right, and centre. Strapped there, this, that, whatever.
So it's just-
where. So it was like.
Didn't help.
It was divided. It was divide and conquer, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it got mad, but like I'm happy to say, like on a more positive note,
Yeah.
I'm happy to say like sometimes you have to just be the guy that opens the door, but not the
100%.
guy that gets the bag.
100%.
That happens to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you have to appreciate just being a part of
100%.
part of what it was. Like there's certain man, I won't say no names,
Yeah.
that can't stop telling people about it. Like that, you know, they have to let people know like
that
what
is-
it was.
yeah.
I started this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care about that.
No.
I don't care about that. Actually, I'm like, especially with my music now, I just want to be given the opportunity to start from the ground up.
Yeah.
I mean, I say to my manager all the time, I'm like, I'll perform in front of 10 people.
Yeah.
I don't want a festival now or whatever. If I have to build a fan base again and whatever, then
Just do it from now.
That's what I have to do. It's a transition period.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I respect it, man. I respect it. What I want to say to you as well, at the height of So Solid, I felt like you lot were untouchable. At the height of So Solid, I felt like you lot was the best on the planet. So all we can do again as individuals like myself is just praise that and just push and talk about it and continue to talk about it, because as the boys know, I come from an artistry background. So when I recognize real talent, which is what you lot are and was, I always just I always think about it in a different way, because you can have a fan base standpoint. You can be a fan of something. You just like the sound, you like the music, and then boom, boom, boom. But I'm always been like a more of a. For example, what was the first record you bought on vinyl?
Probably Wicked, you know.
Wicked.
Yeah, I think that was. I remember. I went Sloane Square.
Yeah.
I went Kings Road.
Yeah.
To buy it. To
Yeah.
a record shop. Can't remember what it was called. I think that was probably the first vinyl. But I had vinyl in my house.
You had vinyl in
my
your
mum
house.
had mad vinyl.
Yeah.
Run DMC.
Yeah.
Anita Baker.
See it there?
Like all of Motown and that.
See it there. See it there. So the first record I bought was Flavor in Your Ear, Craig Mack Flavor in Your Ear.
Yeah.
And that record, again, I bought it not only because of the sound. It was because lyrically, I just never heard anybody do shit like that. That I've always been like that. And it's just like Craig Mack with his voice. Obviously, the remix was on there as well with Biggie. And it was just madness. Like, it was like, how? That's my thing. Like, how is these guys putting this shit together like this? And I feel like now the market is oversaturated, right? There's a lot of music.
Too much.
But speaking to you, Ash, today, it gives me hope and it gives me faith that at the end of the day, if I do decide to make music or I do decide to write again, I'm not really looking at what's going on. I'm actually just doing it because it's there. I'm passionate about it. Do you know what I mean?
I encourage anyone who's like, I say it all the time, whatever shows I do or whatever,
Yeah.
I'm like, let me be an example. Like, if you're feeling like you're not, if you got imposter syndrome, bun that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
Because it's that is gonna keep the game moving forward. Do you know what I'm saying? How can it cross over and change into the hands of? Because bro, I miss like. Don't you miss that? I know Chris Brown's about to drop.
Yeah.
But just like the R&B.
Yes.
era.
Big time.
100%.
But
it's dead now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like
It's not
rappers are the new R&B artists.
And there's a lot of women now. Women are more the Summer Walkers.
I get it, but it's not where it used to
No,
be. Like
no.
their profile is so low.
It's true.
It's mad, bruv. Like from back in the day,
There's
when
no
it was
Jenny
Brandy,
Wines no more.
when it was Monica,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean, or whatever. When them man they were running the game, with Cisco, do you know what I mean? Like,
you actually have to go back
Yeah.
to music. There's hardly anything new. But I think the artists feel like, you know, like those R&B artists that were killing it back then, it's like they feel like there's no avenue for them.
Yeah.
there's nothing there for them to do.
Yeah,
They feel like they have to fit into now.
100%.
They feel pressured to do what's going on now.
Yeah. It's true. It's
Listen to, do you remember the album that Chris Brown did? We're talking about Chris Brown. Remember the album that Chris Brown did with about 40 tracks on it?
Indigo.
Yeah, Indigo.
The only reason why he done that is because he can make lots, because he's very good at making songs.
Yeah.
But how many of them were good?
Well, that's it, man. It's
He can just write. He can write for days.
there was some good, over 40 tracks.
Not
You're
Chris
probably
Brown
looking
good.
at A strong
He had-
15.
Not Chris Brown good, sorry.
But have you listened to it live? Have you gone to that show?
No, I can only give what hours of. What? I know he's going there. He's going there.
Did you go with a +1, a +2, or did you leave with a +3 or +4?
I can't confirm.
All right.
Right. I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna play another record off the album, off the EP, I should say. What one? What
You know what?
are we doing?
I'm gonna try to find that my favorite one while you load up.
I know what one I want to play.
I'll talk about that.
He's not even telling us. He's just putting it out so that we. Okay. So you know we got fibs.
Fast Food Podcast, Morgan Hytes, Trim Trimmer, who's got the keys to my bimmer.
Yep.
Special guest Ashley Walters, aka Asher D. And we're going to play some more music from the EP as we go into another intermission break. This one is called Can't Wait.
You are now listening to the Fast Food Podcast.
Fast Food Podcast, Morgan Hytes, Trim Trimmer, who's got the keys to my bimmer. Special guest today, Ashley Walters, aka Asher D.
AKA future Oscar nominee and winner.
See that?
Let's put that in the universe.
Let's do that.
Okay, cool. Say no more.
I want to talk about a few things in pop culture briefly, get Ash's view on it, if he has them, and run through a few bits and pieces before we sign out. But listen, Jada Pinkett.
You love that boy.
Trim might come for me because I know Trim's got a love. Have you got a love for her? Would you say you love her?
No.
But you have an understanding of her. You understand her.
Yeah. There's an understanding.
You should have an understanding of her now, though.
Yeah. So basically, Jada Pinkett is talking again. She's come out. She's done a red table talk or is about to do one based on alopecia.
She's done a few. Yeah, she's done it already. Yeah.
Right, where she said thousands of people with the immune disease have reached out to her and she wants to give them a platform for it. She's been talking to them about their experiences and their stories. She did it's like a PSA, and the first time she's actually spoke on the slap with Will Smith. I know Ash. I know them ones. So, so she said. She goes that she wants the two men to have an intelligent conversation and basically come to some sort of resolution, air their grievances out and come to some sort of reconciliation. And she said that Will Smith and her will continue to fight in this thing called life itself. Now, I'm not gonna. No. Let's. I'll wait.
I thought you was gonna drop, and then I thought you was gonna.
I'll wait. I want to
say your bits, and then we go around the table.
I'm fed up of her talking.
But hey, you know that's a job. That's a job.
Yeah.
You know that red table talk. That's big business for her.
I'm tired of her talking.
Okay.
That's the talk.
And
I'm trying not to laugh because I'm not gonna stop.
I saw her with this pole neck on because I'm visual and a ball head. Yeah.
Don't do that. I know you guys.
And I was like, for fuck's sake, like, you're just a walking meme right now. Walking meme.
All right. Yeah.
Right? Well, don't try it.
No.
Because all right, so I got upset because I was like, Will's man, talk. Talk to your wife, man.
Well, you don't think he's tried? You don't think he's tried? Babes. Come on, this, bro.
Did you just call me babe?
No.
Wait.
I'm in Will Smith mode. I'm not talking to you.
Oh,
I wanted to be worse. I need something real quick. That's top season mode.
I'm fucked. I can't. And you lot gotta stop listening to me.
When you talk, we listen.
Sorry, go on.
But
you're saying babes.
Wills, he said to
I
babes,
never said it.
You gotta. Can we talk more under this fancy house that my hard workers bought?
Yeah.
More in here than you going online and you got me out looking crazy.
She's just not taking enough accountability, and I don't like it.
Do you know what? Something's not right though.
Something ain't right.
There's like, you can look at it two ways. Yeah, this is that weird to me. Like the whole thing.
Yeah.
The slap.
Yeah.
Her coming out saying that, I got so triggered, bruv. I brought it to my wife. I was like, babe.
Yeah.
And we had a whole hour's conversation
Yeah.
because I'm like, she's a narcissist.
Yes.
How dare this woman do this after you made my man get up there and do that? Like, as far as I'm concerned, I'm a Will Smith fan, and
Yeah.
that's my guy, bro. It's like
Absolutely.
he's the blueprint for a lot of things
100%.
when it comes to this game. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like how he's dealt with it. So I'm like, I hated to see him broken like that.
Yeah,
it was hard.
I just saw a broken man that has had enough of whatever is going on behind the scenes or whatever. That was my take. But then I clocked it and I was like, you know that in this game called media, PR, and whatever, especially in 2022,
Okay.
there's a lot of stuff going on, bruv, that is, created for our eyes only. Do you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, to distract the average person
From what's
some
going on.
real stuff that's going on. Now, like, I'm not gonna go into ins and outs.
Yeah.
But I've heard a lot of stuff, bro.
About their lives.
Yeah. I think you probably have heard certain things as well.
What, their open relationship and them things.
Yeah, and you know what I mean, their preferences and whatever else is happening. Like, sometimes a lot of this stuff is down to that. Sometimes a man might feel that he can't say something because of the position that he's in and information that maybe people have on his situation that he don't want to. So you know what I mean? So it's like you have to move in a certain way or whatever, and you're limited. Now that's what I've started to think more recently, because otherwise, who are you? But do you know what I'm saying? When you're saying like, that was my wife. I'm like, listen.
Yeah.
We need to talk.
Yeah.
I ain't looking good out here.
I'm looking crazy out here, brother.
They must have been having this conversation. They must be having it, but what is it that's stopping that situation from turning it around? Because as much as he's been going through what he's going through and he's looking like a proper donut, I want to know, can he turn it around? Is there a way that from being broken to then changing it to coming back to how he was, maybe not how he was, but being an overcomer?
He can. He's got too much.
What is that?
You know what I mean?
Word is out in the Alps. Word is out in the Alps trying to find himself a little bit and try and
Dr. Strange
gather
thing
himself.
kind
But
of thing.
I still keep I still bring my mobile phone with me, and I would still be messaging the missus, telling her to keep her mouth shut. Because at the end of the day, we spoke about this at the beginning of the show. A family comes together, right?
Yeah.
And when there's disjointedness in it, you look crazy. And that's why if a woman, you're a man and a woman that's married or you're in a tight relationship, you're representing each other. Definitely. So I'm looking at this like, Will, you're not handling your shit, bro. You're not. What's going on?
Do you think he don't know?
Well, maybe that's
but he's not doing nothing about it, brother.
But I think
his hands are tied.
To what Ashley just said in regards to who she is, like he's probably said to her, "Yo." Like, don't forget, at one point, he was a punching bag for Eminem. Don't forget that. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff building up inside this guy. We don't know behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
It's so bad. It vexes me, bro, because Will Smith.
He's a part of our childhood.
And I know either one of us was Will Smith. This ain't happening. I don't know. I can't.
I don't know.
I'm not saying.
Yeah, but I'm saying. But look, think about it. There's context in it. You got to textualize it because, right, he's been Will Smith for this amount of time. I know in my house, I am a shadow that is over everyone. And I try my best to let them walk in their own light, but it's difficult, bruv. Sometimes I have to go to family events and hide. Just so it's that person's 5th birthday. Let them have their birthday. It's not about me, do you know what I'm saying? And that's compared to Will Smith, do you know what I'm saying? It's already that peak. So for his family, he's been that guy.
Yeah.
Remember, Jada is an actor. Yeah. And her career has not gone as good as
anything
Will's.
close.
It's nothing even close, bruv.
He's a breadwinner.
He's
clearly.
the breadwinner.
Yeah.
He's the breadwinner. And at some point, she did that I'm taking a step back thing to look after the kids. And no disrespect to her, but there was nothing for her to really take a step back from, because it weren't popping like that. But it weren't popping like that. No. So it's like it was the right time, whatever. She invested in those children and did her thing whilst he was out there on the graft and probably had hardly spent any time with them or whatever. Because I know how it goes, bruv. You're making films like that. You're gone for most of the year. You're in your yard for 3 months out of the year, bruv. The rest of it, you're on the road.
Yeah.
So, and what's happened is, she's gone, we've done it all now, my time. My time.
And she's fighting for that.
And she's fighting for that, bruv. And he's had to go, I've got to give it to her. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think he's trying to honour that. I'm trying to give him reasons for
shagging.
Yeah, because that whole red table thing.
But it's
It's exposing them, man.
Like, who wants
It's the worst thing ever.
Like that? But she must have got this is what I want. And he's had to go, well, babe, I got to back it. Do you know what I'm saying? I got to back it. But he didn't realise what it would. It's made him look foolish. But it's weakened him.
But Ash, it's all good. She doing this red table talk and she's bringing awareness to things and she's talking about stuff on women and stuff like that. But there's still a way of kind of pulling in certain subject matters. Bro, how many times have we been on the podcast? We could talk about many things, but we choose to divulge what we want to on the pod, and we'll hold things back unless it's unless it relates to. And if it relates to a situation, we can go, okay, cool, I've been through that, and it's something that the audience can actually listen to and go, okay, cool, I understand that perspective. But there's a lot of stuff that she's doing and saying that's actually just making them look mad.
It's at the family's detriment.
Yeah, you're using the family
but do you know what it is? People are looking at it and thinking, wow, between the two of them, they both look crazy. The difference is, Will's bothered and she's not. She don't care.
What is with?
She's all out going out. She was videoing him. She was there, and he was like, "Look, you got to respect my thing and all of that. My bread and my social media presence is my everything. Rare." She was like, "Yeah, he's talking chuppiness. We need to get the woman back in to come and sort this shit out. Gail, this is what we're doing again." And she's the one looking crazy, and he's the one looking like. The NSPCC dog that get lashed bare times and had to whimper and up in the corner.
Yes.
That's how she's making him look. She's making him look like a wimp.
Read his book, man. I bought the book before the Oscars, like when it dropped.
Yeah.
Bro, I've been taking my time to read it. Just read.
Can I ask? Do you really? We've seen the situation that happened with the box and everything. Do you really think it was real?
Yeah.
With the box.
When he went and boxed you,
Bruv, to this day, I don't think it's real.
it don't look real. Thank you.
Yeah,
it don't look.
Bruv, I know a stage slap.
Right.
My man does that. My man leans out when my man comes. And
hand behind his back, braced.
Yeah, it was where
He did it with. No, there's actually.
It was just like some proper box, and I'm like, I don't care about the whole swearing thing after. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, some things are like, media is so mad in these days. People will do anything.
There's a video that reenacts the exact same thing, but it was about 15, 20 years ago. Are you seen it? It's exactly the same.
But with even if it's fake, it ain't going well then. The whole
maybe that.
See what I'm saying? It's not really like the whole thing ain't doing.
Or maybe it is.
Maybe it's going perfect.
Maybe it's going perfect. Like, we don't know.
It's true.
This is the thing, bro.
It's true.
We don't know.
He looks like he's going through some humiliation thing.
What were they trying to gain?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They might have gained it. That red table talk thing.
Is popping up.
Money might have just went
straight
mad.
Chris,
On
Chris,
some NASDAQ thing.
which leads on to Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle.
Okay, yeah, sold out.
Their sold out tour. I went online yesterday, bruv. It's £300 a ticket.
There's an extra. They've extended
two
it.
tickets yesterday.
Fuck.
They've extended it.
£500 a piece. I was.
And his cachet has gone up.
He was like this. I want these tickets. I'm like,
Yeah, no, it was touch and go, bro.
Yeah.
I went back on the website. I come off here.
Cleared the thing.
I went back on
Went
the
on
website.
incognito.
I rang my wife. I was like, "Are you sure you're free? Are you sure you want to go? Like, you know, you have to check." Bro, I bought the insurance. I bought the insurance, bro. You know, you could buy insurance for tickets. I didn't even
Just
know
in
about that
case.
shit. I saw that little thing there. I was like,
I take that box.
Now I can buy it. Now I can buy it. Yeah.
Bro,
Saturday, 3rd of September 2002, 22. Sunday, 4th of September 2022. So, I'm looking forward to that.
you going?
on the subject.
No, I can't afford it.
Okay, cool. No,
But
no, the way you said you're looking for,
it will end up me finessing it.
Yeah, you'll finesse.
Yeah. Something will happen.
Calm.
Because I've seen Chris Rock live
I've
already.
seen
Chris Rock live. I've seen Dave Chappelle on a one away because I know Kojo. Kojo called me and said, "Bro, he's here." It's like a little.
Reach. Was that last year?
Yeah, it was.
It was last year.
Yeah, because you said that back signal, and I was like,
Yeah. So I saw him. What was doing like a half an hour set, something like that.
I felt like at least an hour.
Was it the Brickyard?
Yeah.
Brickyard. Yeah. So I've seen both, and I know their stuff well, but I would love to definitely be at this one.
Bro,
this is epic.
Do you know 50 Cent has been touring the UK, bro?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. I'm like,
What?
why is this not a thing? Bro, he was at Wembley Friday.
Yeah.
He was Manchester Saturday. I don't know where he's going
On some-
Sunday, might be like Dublin or something. Bro, I'm like, how is this not-
Undercover.
Yeah. No, but like,
Nah,
It's not
kind
out
of
there,
been
out there.
It's kind of been undercover, bro.
It's not out there, out there.
It's not out there like
bro.
that.
Like,
You know, getting the tickets.
no,
No.
as in,
No, like
promotion,
exposure, the promotion of the show. I didn't know about it.
I knew about it from like last year.
Oh,
for real?
This guy.
Yeah. This is agenda.
How old are you?
That's right. He's in.
Emails and stuff, but you could set this was all wrong, but that's another.
See, man had the set.
Did he say?
When you went?
No, I was meant to go, but then
Man had set list.
150.
Yeah, I saw him at O2. Was it last year? No, 2019 maybe?
Well, you didn't like it,
You could tell his focus is on the TV thing.
right?
He's really good at that.
50.
No, he's
He's really good at that.
Like, yeah, but like, I'm like 50 it was the anniversary tour for Get Rich or Die Trying.
Okay.
Like 50, I wanted to see you like in battle mode.
This is what I want to ask you, Ash. Remember when 50 Cent first blew up, right? You did all the thing with him, the film, the boom, boom, boom. There was a party in Mayfair that everybody was trying to get into, yeah? Did you get in there? Did you go there?
Yeah.
Was it popping off in there?
What is this?
China
this,
White.
Was it? No, it was
No,
like
that
a
China White
Was this the after? It was an after
after party.
at the premiere. Was it the premiere to Get Rich or Die Trying?
It might have been. It might. I just remember at the studio, 50 Cent has got something going on in Mayfair, and heads are going down there, and we couldn't get in. And it was one of them times where it was the only time I felt like that in about 10 years, where I'm not invited and I'm at the door.
It was not. I think
That feeling.
I think it was the after party to the film to Get Rich or Die Trying,
Which
when they
is-
had the premiere at Leicester Square.
Yeah.
But it was at his brethren's house.
That's what I'm saying.
Arab guy.
Yes.
It's on Park
underneath
Lane. It was right
Yeah,
by
Park Lane,
the
China White.
Dorchester. Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
That's where it was.
Cars like
Car.
Batman, you know how Batman's
Yeah,
got the
yeah,
Batman
yeah.
underneath?
The yard is mad. You go inside and then you're outside again.
Outside, bro.
Yeah, man.
Where did you go?
Outside.
Did you go there?
It's none of your business.
He didn't press the button. He didn't press the bell. Ask him another question.
He's trying to. I was outside.
Shout out to 50.
Those are
big up 50, man.
regular days were good days, bro.
Shout out to 50. I thought you was going to say
No,
something.
no.
Do we care about the Jubilee?
It's a good line. Like, it's good to get from.
Do we care about the?
Bermondsey to O2.
Do we?
I like it.
Yeah, that's my line, bro. Bermondsey to O2. I love getting the Jubilee line, bro. It's great.
And he does it with a serious face though as well. It's
You can use
proper.
your data under there as well, so you.
Oh, you could. Okay, you could pick up the Wi-Fi.
Everything, bro. Your data. That's the only line I think that does that. Where you can use your data while you're
You
underground.
could do like a live, but I do a live.
Yeah.
So you can do it anywhere, really.
No, you can't.
Nah, not all lines.
No, I'm not saying you can't, but I'm saying that
It's
you
not
can.
giving you the capability to do
Yeah.
it.
Which is like it's 2022. Why are we still going underground?
We shouldn't even be paying for internet if the real talk.
It's an essential part of life now.
100%.
So what we did.
So
the Jubilee line's dope, man.
yeah. I just
Did you watch it?
I was just happy that I had the days off.
The days off.
I actually did overtime on one of the days.
Really?
I did the Friday.
Okay.
I got like triple pay. It was like triple.
Silly.
It was like a triple thing, and I was just like, yeah, I got, yeah. But anyway, shout out to the Queen.
It was her birthday yesterday.
Was it her birthday yesterday?
Just two.
She has
How
two
did she have
birthdays.
two?
Just the 21st of April, because that's when my grandmother's birthday.
Shout out to Grandma.
Yeah.
You know, the original Queen.
Jeez.
That one's a bootleg. But she's got her birthday on the 21st of April. She's got this next one on the second Saturday of June.
What? Okay.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
She came out right at the end of the Saturn as well.
What did you watch the ceremony?
I had
What is
to.
it? 70 years.
70 years.
70 years. or
Jubilee.
75.
Yeah, that's it.
70.
Something like that.
75.
75, innit? Maybe 70
I
or
don't know
75
business,
years.
bro. I don't even know her surname.
Craig David was there. I heard.
He performed.
I heard. That was.
Yeah.
It's fine, isn't it? It's fine. It is what it is.
Get one of the.
I'm sure
one of the black
was Miss
stars.
Banks there as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Banks was there.
I would, that was a big.
Yeah.
That was big.
That's a good look.
Are you
What's he
shouting out
done?
the Banks
Yeah,
or
what
Miss
he
Banks
shouting?
or Miss Banks are
Yeah?
highest? This guy's a deadly.
I don't want him talking because when I edit, I won't be able to hear him.
Okay, all right. So what was? Diana Ross was there.
Was she there?
Mother-in-law. Yeah.
And she doesn't look what she's got to be. What she's got to be in her 80s now.
Be respectful. So my mother-
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
She's old and does not look
She's
old.
80.
Yeah, I think she's about I think like 78.
My secret bae Tracy Ellis Ross wasn't. there,
Okay,
unfortunately.
right, yeah.
But
That your bae, yeah?
She loves.
Tracy, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Is she like a cougar? Is
Yeah,
she
she
a
is a
cougar
cougar.
or?
How old is she? How
No,
old
no,
is
no.
Trace?
I'm just. Bro, there's
How old is
nothing wrong with
Tracy?
being old and
She's
grinding.
a vintage 25-year-old.
Just to yeah. So you obviously like older women, right?
No, her in particular.
Just her.
Yeah.
Because she's funny, she's quirky, she's
She's pretty, she's
the
beautiful.
hair, she does this little classy first.
Would you name her naan bread?
twice on a Sunday?
Is
That's
it?
none of your business. Carry on. What's next?
Well, you said twice on
Yeah,
a
yeah,
Sunday.
yeah. He dropped it out. It slipped out, innit? He didn't.
Pause.
No, I meant that. I meant
Pause.
Oh, that's okay. No, because normally you're quite.
Yeah,
No,
that-
that's you.
Me?
That's you.
Okay.
You like to tiptoe around asking.
Yeah.
I ain't know what position are you really? What is couple of positions? I
Yeah, I love loads of- yeah.
Nah, Tracy Ellis Ross.
Yeah.
All day.
You do that.
I added her in my birthday post.
What'd she say?
Nothing.
Okay,
But
just-
I just wanted to, you know what I mean? You never know. On my birthday, she might be like,
Oh, I remember you.
Let me DM you HBD or something like that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, enough of that.
So Kim Kardashian couldn't get a ticket to the Jubilee.
That's unfortunate. Enough of that.
She also eats doo-doo.
Is
Young.
it?
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian nyam pupu. What's her name? So she's not only nyam bati, but she they eat the
You know what supplier is?
she nyam duki.
What?
Why are you saying that, bro? Where did you? How did?
No,
wait,
she said in an interview that she wants to stay young and she would eat doo-doo if it meant that she would keep her youth.
Is it?
I believe that.
I believe.
Yeah,
I believe it's already happening.
that brother, the comedian dude. She's been saying nyama in bati,
Looks like he likes it.
nyama in pupu.
Anyway,
Yeah, let's go.
You touched on it. Pause. Amber Heard, Johnny Depp. Verdict came out. Johnny
Yeah.
Depp won.
Yeah.
What I was pissed off about is all the narrative of how now this is all of a sudden setting back women for another fucking 50 years or so. I'm like, what are we doing out here?
bro, let's not.
Why not?
Look, true.
Bruv.
We ain't got time to go.
Okay.
Bro.
We ain't got time to go into that one, bro.
But while we're talking about actors,
Yes.
segue Donnies.
Segue Donny.
We have Ash here.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
I'm looking dead in your eyes when I ask you this, because this has been pissing me off for like forever.
Yeah, go on.
So exaggeration.
No, it's
The build up.
Building tension,
it's
man.
been pissing me off, bro. It's been pissing me off for a hot minute. So I have
Come
to-
like a hot hour.
Oh yeah. How do you feel
Yeah.
about the Netflix format in regards to releasing content? Because I feel prime shows, I don't care what they commission and they put out there, right? But the prime shows are a Top Boy, a Bridgerton, Stranger Things, Ozark, even. Like the last season of Ozark, they just dumped it. It's the last season, they dumped it. How do you feel as a creator
Yeah.
to spend all that time creating something that we never got since when was the previous season?
2019.
Yeah. How do you feel putting all that time, energy, blood, sweat, and tears into creating something, and then just to see it all dumped in one day, people binge it, and then by the week of that day dropping, it's like, well, everyone's on to the next thing. How do you feel about that?
It's sad sometimes, bro. If I'm honest with you, I think internally, most of us would prefer it to be once a week.
Yeah.
I come from once a week.
Right.
I come from you couldn't rewind, you couldn't record.
Exactly.
You had to
You
be
missed
in there
it.
at the right time. If you missed it, you ain't got nothing to say in school the next day, whatever. Like I come from that time, innit?
Yeah.
So that's what my instincts want me to,
Naturally.
like that anticipation or whatever. But the reality is, it's not how people consume these days, bro. We're actually lucky that people are still able to watch a show for 48 minutes to an hour, because most people want to see things in like, and it's
10,
facts.
15 minutes or whatever.
10
the
minutes,
attention span.
15 minutes is their attention span. Is so, do you know what I mean? Everyone's kind of clickbaited and, do you know what I mean? Like tuned into that sort of fasting. So that's why they're doing it. They're not doing it because they can, and with some shows they still do it. With some shows they still do it. But I think with shows like Top Boy that they know the demand is so high or whatever, more people than not would be like, just give it to me all now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember we had a pandemic.
Yep.
That meant like people were just eating through content.
Yeah. Now I respect that.
Content.
But I just feel like the Kanye documentary is a classic one.
Yeah.
That was dropped weekly. It was only 3 episodes.
It's only 3 episodes.
And it was a weekly drop.
Yeah.
And it showed people were talking about it from week to week. And I feel like with Top Boy is a premium show. It's a premium show. You know, you could take away Netflix and put stars at the front of it, and people will be like,
Doesn't
oh
matter.
yeah, that's a 50 Cent
whatever.
show.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's premium content.
Still serious.
But like, I think it was 8 episodes, and I just feel like, all right, Netflix, I know you like to just dump the stuff on us, yeah. And I know you want people to make the memes and quick. But how about you drop 2 episodes a week for a month? Because that last episode, there's things that happen in the show. But that last episode,
Wow.
when Sully went into man's house like it was his own. And was like,
Talk about it.
Bro, could you imagine that was a weekly thing?
Yeah.
The internet would have lost its flipping
So you think that's just the producers, directors, and the people behind the scenes?
It's algorithms, bro.
Right.
I've been on the meetings, bro.
Right.
I'm an executive producer of that show as well. So like, when they have the numbers meetings and stuff like that, there's you be on Zoom, bro. There's 10 different people from 10 different departments.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
And they get the analytics and the data of everything that happened.
Yeah.
So, down to like the thumbnails.
Shit.
Like, yours will be different to mine,
of
to
course.
his, or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
It'll be different
yeah.
characters on different people. They know which one motivates people to watch the show more than the other one. Do you know what I mean? They know how many episodes people really want. So when people are going, why only 8? Or make this amount or whatever. This is an algorithm that's going, nah, only do 7 or only do 6 or only do... So it's like, there's some deep stuff that goes on behind the scenes. But Netflix, especially as a streamer, is a more algorithm-based company.
Which makes
that's
sense.
how they move. So, whereas, like, who was it? Like, Steve Jobs was a feeling person.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
It was all about, it didn't care what colour people wanted things to be or whatever. It's like what feels best now, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever. And we still got a dope product
Of
out
course.
of it, do you know what I'm
Of
saying?
course, of course.
This is the thing.
I'm so
No.
about it.
That's we speak about it often on the show where we have things that come out on Netflix and we just feel like you're binging it and we kind of want to, and maybe that's, as what you said, because we come from that place of episodes come out every week or every other day or whatever, where we felt like maybe we just had it all thrown out of us. But bro, Top Boy.
I just feel for conversational purposes, it just builds up.
Yeah.
But I find the same thing with music.
Yeah.
Like, how many albums are dropping a year?
On a Friday.
Yeah, I'm like, I used to be able to learn lyrics.
Yeah.
And whatever. Like, man's dropping the album on a Friday. Next Friday, he's got a tour.
Yeah.
Man's touring.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then you looking at on Instagram and everyone knows the bars.
Yeah, it's mad.
And I'm like, how?
Yeah.
The album came out last week.
Yeah,
Cuz.
it's
Like, how do
crazy.
you know this? But people's minds are tuned differently to how ours was, innit?
100%.
It's a muscle, innit, at the end of the day.
It's true.
So your mind
It's
muscle.
Well, they probably have the numbers and all that backs up.
But 100% I feel you though.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel
Like,
you, yeah.
it's like, me, I don't binge nothing.
Yeah.
I refuse to binge. I might watch 2 episodes back to back, like Stranger Things. A couple times. I was like,
I need to get into Stranger
watch
Things.
episode, I was like, all right, come on, let's go.
Wifey's watching Stranger Things and she did it without me. I don't like that sometimes. She'll do that, bruv. Just watch things and I'm like, babe, what's that? Stranger... Babe...
Because you didn't do the
No,
gardening
won't like it.
when she
won't
asked
like
you.
it.
So
You
she
won't
said,
like
fuck
it. You
it.
know why? You don't watch horror movies. And there's horror elements in this.
Yeah, no, I just don't like evil shit. I don't like...
Yeah, demonic things.
Horrors,
I
yeah, I just don't like...
struggle.
Yeah, I don't like... Nah.
Stranger Things. I've only done first season.
Right.
So
Good.
first season was
Good.
dope. But I'm just amazed that, like, me and my wife, we got this ongoing fight, bro. So we have to watch everything together, innit? That's
the
what
vibe.
marriage means.
Right.
I cannot watch a show by myself. Otherwise, it's like
Curtains.
we need to go and see counselling or something like that. What's wrong with you? Why
It's peak.
you got to eat together? You got to do
Yeah,
everything.
okay.
I'm like, cool, fair enough. Be fine if you could fucking stay awake to watch anything. You know what I'm saying? Takes man 10
So
months.
you got to stop your show.
Bruv,
You got to stop the show.
I have to stop. So we started watching this staircase thing, the staircase on Sky.
Yeah.
First episode, bad.
Colin Firth and
I
that.
think like that was 3 weeks ago. The first episode. Every time we go to watch the second episode. So I'm not watching the show anymore. I'm watching her. So I've got the remote in one hand and I'm watching her like. So when her head drops, I'm
Yeah. I respect it. Yeah, it's mad. My wife she just run games, bruv. She's gone.
Yeah, doesn't wait for you.
She just watch and I'll be watching.
No, go on.
No.
Are we still staying in the top arena?
I just want to, so I just want to actually say you are making, there is another series coming up.
I'm filming now.
Right.
Well, not now, but like
That'd have been dope though.
Yeah.
Some cameras came. Yeah, we need a podcast. Oh, sorry.
Part of the episode.
Yeah. So another one.
We started a week ago. So we just started our first week.
All right, so Ash, my assist in Canada, shout out to Sash. She's a big Top Boy fan.
Shout out to Sash.
Big up, Sash.
When it was announced that they're doing another season and she got gas, she was like, bro. She liked to call me bruv because of the English thing, right? Slang. But she said to me, I said to her, actually might be coming on the show, she goes, all right, ask him what the hell is going on with his chest? What's going on with Deshane's chest? Huh? Is this going to be explained? You don't watch your Top Boy?
Oh,
man was having them like
palpitations.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's different. I don't know.
Yeah, because I was going to pause. I was like, what's going on with the chest?
It's a female asking the question.
Yeah. All right, respect it.
We're journalists in the making now. You know what I mean? Bro, you're dying on that hill by yourself today. Don't worry.
That was.
I can't draw him out. I can't draw him out. I can't. I try my best.
It's like
I've used all my jokers.
Football game, innit? When you're losing 2-0 and you're in the 80th minute.
Never give up. Never give up.
He keeps missing.
And then you get a pen, and then you miss it. It's not your name today. Yeah, so my sis Sash wanted to know, are they going to elaborate on what Deshane is going through in regards to those chestmates?
They will.
Okay, all right.
That's as much as I can say.
No, that's fine. We don't do spoilers right there, but I appreciate that because I know she wanted to. That was like, yeah, ask him that because she's worried for you, bro. She's worried for the shades. Like, you need to get that chest situation sorted out. But yeah.
I was gonna. Have you got anything else? 'Cause I'm looking to wrap up. Trim,
It's nice to see Deshane and Sully.
Yeah. But that don't look. But that's not gonna.
Yeah.
But that looks techie now, though.
Did you watch the end?
Yeah. Because I didn't even. I'm not. Yeah, I'm already like. That's peak.
It was heartwarming when the way he acted when he found out because Sully was kidnapped. He's like,
Yeah, you see,
I'm gonna come. And then when he
saved his life, but he.
So that was the most vulnerable you see Sully when he was like that. The door opened and he flinched. I was like, God damn, these two Donnies they're acting the shit out of this, man. What? These guys are acting, bro.
I respect it.
Last question.
Go for it. Go for it.
Last one. That conversation right at the end between Deshane and Sully. And
this is
Sully
a proper
was
question.
like, yeah, Sully was like, I can't remember exactly what he said. It was like, yeah, you was like, I think you said to him, you want to kind of just move away from this thing. You got eyes on bigger prizes and all that. And then Sully, I think Sully was like, yeah, but that kind of works for you, but for me, I'm kind of like, this is all I know. Is that, and then you said something about, well, Jamie's there because Jamie's gonna, and that's how I'm gonna like.
Yeah.
If it's a spoiler, don't answer. But is that the reason why Sully did what he did at the end?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay,
I think. Look, it's kind of subjective.
Okay, cool.
It's kind of subjective, but I just, for when anyone asks me this sort of question, because this whole why Jamie thing, whatever, it's like if you've watched from the show from the beginning, and you know Sully, then you know why. You know why.
True.
Not at any point has this guy let anything go. There's nothing that can slide for business, for the greater good of the team. This is why we've been in so much bloody problem throughout the whole thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Damn hothead.
So it's just, it's a character choice more than anything.
Okay, all right. I thought he did it because he saw you using Jamie as your way out, and he was like, "Well, no, it's meant to be me and Deshane, so I might as well take him out, so then Deshane always has to do business with me." But all right, cool.
Exactly, and this is how we work. Like even behind the scenes, like those questions will be. If that scene wasn't in it, Kane would probably be like, it has to be in it.
Yeah, cool.
Yes, it does.
Because as my character, I cannot justify
letting him
not
slide.
licking this guy down
100%.
after what man did to me.
100%.
Yeah, true.
That cannot slide.
It was the inevitable. It was the inevitable.
Yeah, but it's so mad, innit? But people, obviously, Jamie's a very popular character.
Yeah, that's why.
No one wants to see
lose him.
One of those people go, innit?
Exactly.
But it makes sense for the narrative of the story to push it forward. So, all right, cool. Okay. All right.
Is there any other projects you're working on at the moment, Ash?
Yeah, man. I'm directing a movie the end of this year that I wrote with Nick Love together. So we're directing this film for Film 4. So that'll be coming up. There's inklings and talk about another show I might be directing mid next year.
No more Bulletproof.
Nah, Bulletproof's cancelled, man. It's cancelled. It's cancelled.
Bro,
I get asked that question every day. It is what it is.
Have you seen that?
Boys.
Yeah, it's a short I directed. Yeah, it's called Boys still.
That were the two.
Yeah, the 2 years, two youngest. But
Bulletproof was fire though, man.
but I produced 2 other shows. One for Channel 4.
Yeah.
We're hoping, fingers crossed, it's gonna go through soon. I got something else in with Sky. So yeah, we're moving, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
there's
yeah,
loads of
wicked.
things bubbling.
You're
Loads of
busy.
things bubbling. I'm very busy.
That's the
Sky's
main
a good-
thing.
Very busy.
Sky's a good little relationship going on there, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
I've got really
they
good-
pumped in a lot of money into this.
Yeah, the disclaimer helped as well. The disclaimer you put out on your was I rate that still. I bet.
Bruv, you know, like,
yeah.
listen, I was gonna say because we nearly got into that. We nearly got into that when we was talking about equality and stuff like that.
Yeah, nah, we ain't trying to set you up now.
No, I didn't. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying we nearly
Yeah,
got
we
there.
nearly
It's
did, yeah.
like, you know.
But yeah, let's not. Hopefully, everyone involved in that situation.
No, I understand. We spoke about it on the show. So I get it. I understand. I get
And
it.
it's nothing against you because at the end of the day, even though you and said person have a work relationship and a work relationship outside of working, at the end of the day, you have to, in the correct way, just be like, yo, I have to make sure I'm good.
But
That's not disrespectful to you.
this is the thing as well. I spent good 3 days, myself, my team, or whatever, going over that statement that I wrote. Because I wrote that statement, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Like, no one wrote that
Respect,
for me. I wrote the statement. So I thought 100% own it. And it sometimes as well, and this is no disrespect to anyone, sometimes people don't read well.
No.
Because not at any time do
Didn't.
I put anything on my man. I'm just simply saying
You don't condone.
I don't
actions.
condone said acts.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
If
for
people
real.
are doing it, do you know what I'm saying? So I get a lot of like people on me, like bruv, the black community ain't gonna lie.
I've been onto
put
you.
it on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't read
at that
it, though.
moment.
They didn't
Like
necessarily
it was
read
like,
it.
bruv, that's your boy. How could you rare? Like, bottom line is, I never shut no one off.
No,
I'm saying, like, people don't know what goes on behind the scenes,
course.
innit? At the end of the day.
It's nothing to
Do
do.
you know what I'm
There's
saying?
nothing. You had nothing to do with it.
And we're not meant to be.
And I think, and I think that was. I personally think, again, for me, you're like a national treasure.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
So I want to protect you.
Yeah.
I
Of
want
course.
you, Ash.
Yeah.
I don't want you in your 40s looking crazy. We've been talking about it all show.
No Will Smith.
Man are looking crazy out here. I want you to keep going. I want you to keep having the success. I want you to keep having the opportunities that you deserve. So all these little tests and little stumbling blocks, it's just people like it's industry, innit? It's industry shit. We've been around it. We know.
Yeah.
We know where I go on, innit? Like Westwood.
Yeah.
We had a conversation with him the other day about it. You get me? That was his cold D, you get me? But you know what I mean? I'm not gonna hold him accountable for that at the end of the day. So it's like, is what it is. So but listen,
100%.
I appreciate having you on the show today.
Thanks for having me, fellas.
Like
it's been jokes, man.
bro, that's
I've loved it. I've loved it.
this is what I wanted. This is what we wanted to have anyway.
no
It's
doubt,
a good
no doubt.
conversation.
I had a question.
Go for it.
I've started managing artists. It's in the embryonic stage at the moment, and one of my artists, Tyler David, I spoke to him and I said, obviously you're going to be coming on the show and everything, and he just said, look, if there was anything he could ask, what are the pitfalls? What are the uncomfortable? Like, what could have been uncomfortable? What are the type of things that you want to look out for as a new artist coming out? He's got his first performance coming out on the 18th down at Popular Union. But what are the type of things that he should be looking out as a new budding artist?
So obviously favourable contracts, I'd say. But if you're a manager, that's kind of
Regardless.
on you.
No, it's real. Yeah.
That's what you. Bro.
Respectfully.
Hey, Tyler, you might be getting skanked, you know.
Yeah. Trim's fucking you over.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
100%. Favourable contracts and stuff like that. But then, like, just from the artist point of view, like, we kind of touched on it today. Just about unapologetically being yourself, man. And not trying to fit in to what the scene is. It's easy to do that, and actually it's easy for it to work. But what you get is what we get now. There's a lot of, you know what I mean, out of, like, the drill scene, I can pick on my hand the ones I'm like, I proper like. Do you know what I'm saying? Because predominantly, everyone sees what someone else is doing.
That's right.
And tries
Copy
to
and
emulate
paste.
or imitate.
Yeah.
And you wanna be able to. I think like you want to stand out.
Yeah.
In order to have that, to be an artist that's not gonna possibly be a flash in the pan or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd say like just keep your integrity. If it's taking a bit longer, don't worry about it. As long as it's sounding good, like you know what I mean. Keep pushing forward. But yeah, get a good manager.
No, for real. Love.
Listen, I want to say shout out to Trimmer who's got the keys to my boomer.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you for coming again. Pause. Drizzy Sakafet Freckles.
Blessings,
Thank you.
blessings.
I appreciate you. You know the love is there.
Always.
Jojo Montana, aka the Thug from the South, aka Dry Foot Gang Business. I appreciate you. Ash, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the show. I feel like this is a massive milestone, but we'll talk about it.
We are gonna, content. We are gonna flip the shit out of this.
Don't forget, we are on all DSPs, Spotify, iTunes, iCloud, and Google Podcasts. And don't forget also to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Fast Food Podcast TV. Don't forget as well that we've got a lot more content coming up. There will be another break because I have a holiday and I need one. But we'll be back. We'll put all the messages up in the on the Twitters and the Instagrams just to let you know when we'll be back. Focused again for another
some different checks, boys.
for another podcast. For the next episode. Blessings, people. We're signing out. I go by the name of Morgan Hytes. Based on what we just spoke about with your artist, introduce because we're going to play one of his new records. Over to you, Trim.
Okay, so we're about to hear a track from my artist from Massive Action Management. His name's Tyler David, and the track's called Designer Bags. Hope you like it.
We're signing out. Blessings. Peace. I go by the name of Morgan Hytes. Trimmer, who's got the keys to my bimmer. Drizzy, Sakafet, Freckles. We are back for a brand new season 5 of the Fast Food Podcast. Remember, it is available on all DSPs, iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Google Podcasts. Visual episodes are available on our YouTube channel. That is Fast Food Podcast TV. Peace.
But I got too much pride. Yeah.